Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to টGoal. I'm your host, Nusayer, and I'm with Shahnoor bhai. And fortunately, he's not wearing an Arsenal kit. And
No, this is a different shirt.
yes, because City are playing. Uh,
Yeah, I need to
and
get a
today,
JDP shirt, huh? Jue
yeah,
kote
you need
position.
you need to
With
get
with
a
with the
white
faces of
shirt with
wait
only
wait wait
only
W-
Pep
with
Guardiola's
the
মাথাটা আছে just
না
এরকম।
না 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 listen with the head of Pep, ঠিক আছে, and then ওইটার মধ্যে জাভি, ওই যে টাকের উপরে জাভি এক সাইডে আর আরেক সাইডে হচ্ছে আর্টেটা।
আর্টেটা। Yes,
হ্যাঁ,
আর
ও
নিচে লেখা
জেডিপি,
জুয়ে কোতে পেজেস।
হ্যাঁ জুয়ে গোটে
You
পজিশন,
you should create a boy band. You should create a boy band. এক সাইডে
জেডিপি
মাঝখানে যাবে।
জেডিপি দিয়ে
এই যে
লেখা থাকবে দ্য আর্ট অফ ফুটবল।
আমি বলি শানু ভাই I've got it। এই যে কুইনের যে এই যে বহিমিয়ান র‍্যাপসোডি যে ছবিটা আছে না,
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ,
ওরকম করা উচিত। ওরকম মাঝখানে থাকবে গার্ডিওলা, ওর
ম্যান,
টাকলাটা একেবারে এই যে টস টস করে ফুটবে। এই এক
damn
সাইডে
man,
আর্টেটা, এক সাইডে
our creative juices are flowing না একদম শুরুতেই, মানে
Yeah, that would
মার্চেন্ডাইজ
be
আইডিয়া।
magnificent. That would be magnificent.
হ্যাঁ that would be great. You know what else is magnificent? What Arsenal did this week
Oh
against
my
Wolves.
fucking god. It has been 2 minutes. It has been
Three
two
and a
minutes.
half, 3.5, almost 4, man. We haven't spoken about Arsenal. So, yeah, they have been magnificent. We have been magnificent. Mikel Arteta FC, man.
We have been.
Yeah.
Okay, but viewers, yeah, do not worry. We're not going to talk about Arsenal. Okay, as you
No, we
already
are
know,
going to talk about Arsenal. You have
we are
need
going
to
to talk
talk
about
about that.
Arsenal. Yes, we are going to talk about Arsenal, but we will talk about Arsenal a little less. Okay, the focus on the show is going to be on Messi and Ronaldo because, well, you've read what I've written in the paragraph. Okay, if you haven't, then go read it. Okay, then go read it again, then join.
Hmm. Man,
Messi,
Everton are like really attacking City. মানে এভারটন যা খেলাটা দিতেছে সিটির সাথে, আমার 2টা সিটি ডিফেন্ডার আছে, মানে জাস্ট আমার এফপিএল ধ্বংস হয়ে যাবে।
আমি ওয়াইফাই থেকে ডাটাতে শিফট করতে ভুলে গেছি। Shit. Let me just do that real quick. You talk about shitty. You can talk about shitty, no problem.
Nah. All I've got to say is that I really hope City can end this match with a clean sheet, which I'm doubting at this moment. But Kevin, counter Kevin. Yes, Raheem.
Yeah.
Stupid Raheem.
Okay, how is
দিতে পারে না
maintenance now?
কেভিনকে। এই যে Bernardo, Raheem.
Okay.
Cross
The other members are
Cross
gonna be
it.
here.
Cross it.
Where
DCosta Gamer, they'll be here when you get a real name, man. Or girl.
Yes,
Or
he got
he
a real name. He got a real name. Last কত Silly Point দেখছি. Last Silly Point was nice.
Nah, that's not him. That was hey.
Yeah, that was he got a real name. Good for him. We all made him Mrs. Shahnoor Rabbani. But well, he proved us all wrong.
Yeah.
He proved all us wrong, yeah. And well, we're gonna talk about football because that's what we do on this show. And I haven't been watching any football, not doing well.
Exactly. You have this clueless look in your face, like, what am I gonna talk about today? I have no idea.
No idea. I've been so preoccupied with Russia, Putin, and Ukraine that I've lost all sense about football. And that's what the এটাই আমার মাথায় just
actually এটাও কিন্তু we should like, I thought আজকের টপিকটা could also be how this war on Ukraine is going to affect football, because obviously UEFA Champions League,
it is already affecting football. It is already affecting football. Yes, UEFA Champions League final day is already gone to France, which I think is a good thing. I mean, they said they're rewarding France for not joining the Super League.
Oh, acha.
They said that they were rewarding France, PSG basically, for not joining the Super League. So I guess France to kharap. You know, I mean, I just want the Champions League final to be in, I don't know, where is in Bucharest. Yes, the Champions League final in Bucharest would be magnificent. I mean, would you not see a Champions League final in Bucharest? Or yeah, Bucharest is good.
I don't know, it sounds like a name of an achar. I'm not sure.
Bucharest. the greatest Bucharest probably is it's in Romania, yes. Then you have
Sounds like some
then you have
achar.
then you have the capital of Moldova, Chisinau. That should be the place for the Champions League final. Magnificent place,
Name.
Chisinau. I mean, yeah, magnificent name, Chisinau. What a great
সব
city name.
প্লেয়ারদের মানে থাক, বাকিটা না বললাম, it has something to do with চুষা, but yeah. Chisinau. So
I
yeah.
mean, Chisinau, I don't know if there is a football stadium আছে কিনা Moldova একমাত্র you have Sheriff Tiraspol, and they are based in Transnistria, which is another one of these
And
countries
they
that
got
puts
knocked out of
importance.
the Europa League as well. And
I mean, they're a
Real
small
Madrid
team.
lost against this Sheriff.
Yeah,
This
sad. Real Madrid fans, sad. Okay, Zubair Riboner comment পড়ে দেয়. Yeah, both Messi and Ronaldo have done so much for football. It breaks my heart to see critics always criticizing them nowadays, saying they are finished. Messi run season 35 টা গোল দিলে সবাই বলে ওদের ফর্ম নাই, বাট অন্য কোন প্লেয়ার যদি সেম একটা গোল দেয় তাহলে প্লেয়ার মাথায় নিয়ে আসে। আচ্ছা 35 গোল দিলে তো কিছু বলতাম না, কিন্তু মেসি এই সিজনে গোল দিচ্ছে 7টা।
আর রোনালদো
Ronaldo, wait, let me get
14টা?
Ronaldo stats up. Ronaldo, he's got 6 in the Premier League, he's got 9 in the Premier League, 6 in the Champions, so 15. But he also
15.
has only 3 assists, and he's played more minutes than Messi, I think. Has he played more minutes? Yes.
Yes.
He's played a lot more minutes than Messi.
Hmm.
He's played 700 more minutes than Messi in the league. That is a lot. That is a lot. And he hasn't had assists. Messi has had 8 assists. But this is sad. I mean, we're not criticizing Messi and Ronaldo. We're just saying that is this the end? I mean, are we seeing the end that I never thought that would come?
Are we seeing the end of Ronaldo? Ronaldo খেলা, if he doesn't have goals to his game, what does he
There is
offer?
nothing. Yeah, he offers it nothing. He offers nothing else, and he has been missing chances. এখানে একজন কমেন্ট করতেছে হাজি তাবেন, আমি যে আপনি তপু বর নামকে বার্সেলোনাতে দেখতে চান, আপনি দুইজনের নামটা একটু ঠিক মতো লেখেন, ঠিক আছে? দুইজনের নামটা একটু ঠিক মতো লেখেন।
দুইজন না তো, একটা টিম বা একটা
উনি
জায়গা।
টিমের নামও ভুল করছে, আর উনি তপু বর্মনের নামটাও ভুল করছে। আপনি মানে প্লিজ একটু দুজনের নামগুলো ঠিক মতো লেখেন, তারপরে একই কমেন্ট 5-6 বার করে না, প্লিজ। এক কমেন্ট একবার করেন। এটা সব জায়গায় আমি দেখি, এক কমেন্ট 5 বার করলে আপনার কি মনে হয় আপনি যদি এক কমেন্ট 5 বার করেন আমি ওইটা পড়বো না? আপনি যদি এক কমেন্ট 5 বার করেন, then you have a higher chance of not getting a comment read just because I'll be pissed off that you commented 5 times in a row. Okay, comment once and wait. Comment once and wait. Okay, we'll read it. This is not silly point. Okay, we read all of the comments here.
We try to read all the comments too. Yeah.
Yeah, that is sad. Okay, if we put up, I put up some Messi and Ronaldo numbers here, and they are not really sad. I mean, for Ronaldo, they are sad. For Messi, he's still going on. I could read them to you. I mean, if we could show them, that would have been good, but I don't really have that ability.
Send me the link. Send me the link on either Messenger or ekhane private chat. I'll share it. I'll share the screen.
Okay, you could go and search. If just search Ronaldo stats.
Well, I don't search these websites. তোর মতো না এত হিপস্টার না। কি একটা নাম বললি? আমার হিপস্টার লেভেল is up to Juego de Posición and Twitter tacticals. ঠিক আছে? তোর হিপস্টার লেভেল is like
no, your hipster জিনিসটা হচ্ছে ফালতু. Your hipstering is ফালতু. Juego de Posición, nobody cares about Juego de Posición. Nobody cares about Juego de Posición. Nobody does. You're making people care about City. Do not call it City. Pep Guardiola does not call it Juego de Posición. He calls it he play how I want to play.
Yeah,
I don't know why I sounded like an Italian mafia there, but
you sounded more like Conte. But
I sounded like an Italian mafia.
Him, Xavi, Arteta, all are Juego de Posición teams. একটু আগে যে আমাদের যে
চান্দু ভাই টি-শার্ট বানাবে এগুলো।
হ্যাঁ, একটু আগে যে পরম যে মানে পোস্টটা দিল না গ্রুপে about Juego de Posición, মানে Barca's যে goal, it was like, and he's saying that that's tiki taka. No, that's Juego de Posición. Covering the half spaces and then building out from the back. But because tiki taka is a bit different. Tiki taka is more like one touch passing, and that's not literally one touch passing, to be very honest. It's like breaking a counter, and
I mean, I don't know
or
a lot about
breaking an
Juego
attack.
de Posición. I mean, who do you? I mean, I know a lot about gegenpressing. I know about a lot about the German tactics and stuff. I don't know anything about Juego de Posición. You should teach me about Juego de Posición.
Whew. Man, I'm gonna teach you, but I need to keep a clean sheet. Like, mane City jai koru.
Okay, we're not gonna have any fantasy football stuff. Okay. You have another show for fantasy football. Imtiaz does a very good job there. Go and see that. We're not gonna get into his territory. Okay, we're not gonna be Vladimir Putin.
Yeah, Ishmam যেরকম যে জুয়েগোডের পজিশন নিয়ে, the players are deployed in the same positions. Yeah, watch Man City game. I see a lot of similarities with the Arsenal because they're both Juegode position, Ishmam. And I've been saying this from the beginning, from when you guys said, well, maybe not you, but when the common theme was he has more in common with a defensive, pragmatic manager like David Moyes or someone else. Even Moyes কিন্তু এখন ম্যান ভি
No, he played like him. একেবারে ফার্স্ট এর দিকে
Anyways, আমি যারা আমাদেরকে দেখতেছে সবাইকে বলতে চাই, স্পেশালি অন ইউটিউব, there are people watching us, মাত্র টিউন ইন করা স্টার্ট করছে, hit the like button guys, মানে if you're enjoying the thing. And কেউ যদি মনে করে যে মেসি এখনো আর্জেন্টিনাকে নিয়ে একটা ওয়ার্ল্ড কাপ জিততে পারে, ঠিক আছে, hit the like button. If you think that Ronaldo is not finished yet, hit the like button as well. যদি মনে হয় যে না মেসি রোনাল্ডো এখনো তারা কন্টিনিউ করবে তাদের ব্যালন ডোর এর ফাইট, then hit the like button. And also
যদি এগুলো না মনে হয় কমেন্ট, কমেন্ট এন্ড শেয়ার যদি এগুলো না মনে হয়।
But anyways, আমরা আরো কয়েকটা দেখি এখানে হাজি তানবিনকে ওনার নিচের নামে বানান ভুল মনে হচ্ছে। মারুফ হোসেন, Henry or Benzema, who is better? Henry and Benzema legacy.
Henry.
Hey, why are you comparing? Like,
why are you comparing? Yes, why are you comparing Benzema with Henry?
That's like আমি রিসেন্টলি পরমকে দেখছিলাম একটা কম্পারিজন করতে between মুশফিক and MS Dhoni, ঠিক আছে? That's literally like comparing মুশফিক with MS Dhoni. Don't.
Hey, there is আমি আরেকটা কমেন্ট ছিল না কেন আফিফ হোসেন and Michael Bevan.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Don't
do this. Don't do this.
কাছে আসে, হ্যাঁ, doesn't mean যে ওরা
don't do this, okay? Don't do this. মেসির থেকে এবছর সালা ভালো খেলতেছে. Is that means that Salah is better than Messi? No.
Currently yes.
Currently he is, but
is Salah a greater player
not overall?
Than Messi? No. But is he a better player than Messi right now? Yes.
At the moment, I mean, we're going to look into Messi stuff. Our মানুষ join করুক, you know, if you want us to talk about more, you know, in-depth football and stuff.
Juego de posición.
Not Juego de posición.
Juego de posición.
I hope Juego de posición does not come up when I die. I'm sure I'll be in an open casket, you know. Shahnoor bhai will kiss me on the cheek and আমার এখানে যেই বলে যাবে Juego de posición lives and you die.
Yeah, আমি এখনই বলতেছি, ঠিক আছে, যে by the end of this season people will know about Juego de posición because Barca
people know about Juego de posición already because you've been saying it non-stop for the past 6 months.
And because I said it, yes.
You've been saying it for the past 6 months.
আমি সবাইকে শিখাবো what Juego de posición is.
You like
why it is the future and why it is the present of football and why it's the most, because আমি এখনই বলে দিলাম, ঠিক আছে, I'm not a Barca fan.
একটা চটি লিখবে, শানুর ভাই একটা চটি লিখবে, এই যে
আমি এখনই
ওয়ারিয়ার হয়ে যাবে, শানুর ভাই ক্যাপ্রো ওয়ারিয়ার হয়ে যাবে।
শোন আমার যত প্রেডিকশন সবই তো মোটামুটি ঠিক হয়, রাইট? আমি একটা বোল্ড প্রেডিকশন করে দিলাম, নেক্সট সিজনে এই বার্সেলোনা জাভির আন্ডারে টাইটেল রেসে থাকবে বিকজ Juego de posición.
Not because Juego de posición, because La Liga is shit. Because La Liga is shit. Because La Liga is shit.
না কেন রিয়াল মাদ্রিদ
আছে একটা ক্লাব, না La Liga আছে দুটো ক্লাব, সরি নট একটা, এখন আপাতত রিয়াল মাদ্রিদ আছে,
Atletico Madrid are shit. Real Madrid are not shit, no. Real Madrid will most likely get Kylian Mbappe, but তারপরে আমি বললাম যে লা লিগা টাইটেল রেসে Barca will be there, and there are a lot of reasons.
Title race they will be there. They won't win. Title race they will be there, but they like even just Sevilla are there. Sevilla are there, but they're not going to win.
At this moment, আমি বলতেছি না যে Xavi is a greater coach than the dinosaur that's at Real Madrid right now, Carlo Ancelotti, but he's the better coach right now. He's preparing the players better. It's a better coach team right now.
I wish I cared enough about La Liga to argue about you.
আচ্ছা, এই কমেন্টটা একটু নিয়ে নে।
ওকে, ইমরান আহমেদ সজীব বলতেছে ডেম্বেলের যেমনি সবাই তেল দিচ্ছে, ওর কি থাকার কোনো সম্ভাবনা দেখেন? জাভেদ তো সবসময় তেল দেয়, সরি। রিসেন্টলি
আমি কিন্তু বাংলা মিডিয়াম স্কুল না, তুই বেটা বাংলা মিডিয়ামে পড়া যদি তোর বাংলা পড়া।
আমি বাংলা মিডিয়ামে পড়ি নাই,
ওই তো ইংলিশ ভার্সন আর কি, ওয়ানাবি ইংলিশ মিডিয়াম, তো ওই বাংলা মিডিয়ামই তুই।
ইংলিশ ভার্সন না, ইংলিশ ভার্সন হইছে দে আর দ্য ফ্র্যাঙ্কেনস্টাইনস চাইল্ড। দে লিটারালি, I mean, না এই পারে না ওই পারে, হুদাই, লাইক উই আর দ্য ওয়ান্স দ্যাট আর ডেড ইন দ্য সি।
আমি কিন্তু রেডিওতে ঢোকার পরে তারপরে বাংলা পড়া বলা দুইটাতে আমার মানে
আমাদের বাংলা বলা লাগে না, পড়া লাগে। আমাদের স্কুলে বলে যে
এটা আমি একটু দেখি, এই পয়েন্টটা আমি একটু বলি যে অবামেয়াং চায় ডেম্বেলে যেন থাকে, বাট এখন ডিপেন্ড করে আর কি ওর এজেন্ট কি সিদ্ধান্ত। দিন শেষে ইটস দ্য প্লেয়ার্স উইশ অ্যাজ ওয়েল, যে প্লেয়ার কি চায়। আমার মনে হয় বার্সা এন্ড ডেম্বেলে শুড পার্ট ওয়েজ, বিকজ মানে কাজ হয় না।
I support all of the Bundesligas.
এই জার্মানি, তুই তাড়াতাড়ি আমরা অনেক 30টা কমেন্ট আছে।
জার্মানিতে I support one club, that is 1FC Magdeburg. তাছাড়া I just support German football as a whole. You know, just like Shahnoor bhai support Juego de Posesión.
Okay, I don't support any other club other than Arsenal.
রোমান আব্রামোভিচ কি চেলসির মালিক থাকতে পারবে? আপাতত থাকতে পারবে। ওকে জাস্ট he's been banned from living in the
there is a chance কারণ আজকে নিউজ অ্যাপারেন্টলি আসছে, আমাদের যে চেলসির ফ্যান আছে রাহুল আজকে আর কি আমাদের গ্রুপ চ্যাটে দিছিল while you were busy sleeping and not making a post. হ্যাঁ, so
I'm very sleep deprived. Okay, I'm very sleep deprived. I sleep just 2 hours.
No. Then again, you haven't missed any shows because of sleeping, which I've done. So I'm no one to say anything. But তারপর তুই ঠিক শো এর আগে, মানে when I'm thinking পোস্টটা কই আজকে শো এর, আমার চেহারা থাকবো, তোর চেহারা থাকবো এক লগে, তারপর আর যে থাকবে আমাদের সাথে ওদের চেহারা থাকবে, দেখছি কিছু নাই, এটা কি শো হইব কি হইব না, নাকি আমিও ঘুমায় যাবো, আমি চিন্তা করতেছিলাম। বাট এনিওয়ে, রোমানের ব্যাপারটা হচ্ছে যে রোমানকে যত যাই হোক না কেন, হি ইজ উইলিং টু সেল দ্য ক্লাব এট দিস মোমেন্ট। সে মানে এখন রাশিয়ায় যুদ্ধ শুরু করে দেওয়ার কারণে রোমান ইজ ওপেন টু অফার্স, এন্ড রাহুল যেটা ভয় পাইতেছে যে আমেরিকান ওনারশিপে যেন না যায়, আমেরিকানস আর ইন্টারেস্টেড টু বাই চেলসি।
Okay, we have almost 30 viewers on YouTube. Like, subscribe, do whatever you want, man. Just get the show up, you know. Like, comment, yeah. I mean, Shahnoor bhai's মতো এত প্রফেশনাল আমি বলতে পারতেছি না, but do that, yeah.
হ্যাঁ, আজকের শোতে মানে at least we want, মানে ইউটিউবে at least we want 30 likes, ঠিক আছে? ইউজুয়ালি হট্টগোলে আমাদের সিলি পয়েন্টে 60টার উপর লাইক আসছে, জাস্ট বিকজ পিপল ওয়ান্টেড টু সি
Parvez bhai, yes, Parvez bhai oily hair, I know. That was magnificent marketing, man. That was magnificent marketing.
আচ্ছা, তনয়ের বিষয়টা আসলে অবা ভালো করতেছে, অবার এরকম সিজনে যায় এবং অবা ইজ আ মানে দিন শেষে
he's reinvigorated আসলে।
হ্যাঁ, he's not finished, he needed a new environment. আর্সেনালে ওটা হচ্ছিল না, and problem with Oba is that আর্সেনালে যেটা হয়েছিল যে because he was the captain and on a very high salary, if you are coming late and you're the club captain and you're on 350k a week, তাহলে আসলে it's setting a bad example for the kids. এখন বার্সাতে সোফার এরকম কোনো ঘটনা ঘটে নাই, সো এটা নিয়ে it's too early to say যে ও খুবই জোস করতেছে। আর বার্সা যেহেতু কিনে নিছে অবাকে, বার্সা কিন্তু লোনে নেয় নাই অবাকে, বার্সা যেহেতু কিনে নিছে তাকে, সো অবা হ্যাজ সামথিং টু আই গেস প্রুভ।
অডিশন দিতেছে, ও বেসিক্যালি অডিশন দিতেছে।
অবা এই খেলাটা আর্সেনালে নতুন কন্ট্রাক্ট পাওয়ার আগে এই খেলাটা এফএ কাপের সময় এর থেকে আরো ভালো খেলা দিছে,
এর থেকে আরো ভালোই করতে হচ্ছে। ওরকম করে, এগুলো সবাই করে।
লা লিগাতে কেন সবাই, if we talk about the technicalities of it, La Liga is a slower league. Oba still has space, so he is going to run riot, এবং ওর মুভমেন্ট অফ দ্য বল মানে ইজ সো স্মার্ট। লা লিগার ডিফেন্স কিন্তু খুব ইজিলি ব্রেক করতে পারে বিকজ অফ হিজ কুইক মুভমেন্ট, ঠিক আছে, ইনসাইড দ্য ডি বক্স। সো ডিফেন্ডারদের থেকে ছুটে যাইতে পারে, তো সো ইফ হি ক্যান গেট আ বল যেটা আসছে ওর কাছে, হি ইজ গোইং টু বি লিথাল। সো ওইটা আছে, এইগুলি সবই ছিল। বাট আর্সেনালে লাস্টের দিকে যেটা হয়েছে, বিকজ উইভ মুভড সো ফার আহেড ইন আওয়ার প্রজেক্ট, এখন কিন্তু আমাদের অবা বা ল্যাকাজেট টাইপের স্ট্রাইকার দেওয়া হবে না। উই নিড সামওয়ান বেটার, উই নিড সামওয়ান দ্যাটস ইয়াং অ্যান্ড ফ্রেশ অ্যান্ড হাংরি অ্যান্ড মানে somebody that can do way more off the ball as well than Oba and Laka. And also
Jonathan Davids. Yeah, Jonathan Davids. I love him. Jonathan
With the
Davids,
Jonathan
Tammy
Davies.
Abraham. You know, these two players I really love.
Yeah. I would say Victor Osimhen.
Yeah, Victor Osimhen as well. He's good. Okay, for comment jai. আজি তামিনে বলছে এটা কিংস লিগ জাতীয় দলে আসতে পারবে নুসাইর আহমেদ ভাই। I mean, my name is Ahmed. I mean, এলিতা কিংসলে
তোর নামটা বল, পুরাটা বল, তোর নাম কি? তোর সুন্দর একটা নাম।
I mean, বললে বুঝবে না, সমস্যা হচ্ছে এখানে, আমার এখানে দেখাইতে হবে। জাস্ট আই ডোন্ট নো যে কেমনে এখন উঠতেছে না।
আরে উচ্চারণ করে বল, লেটস হিয়ার ইউ প্রোনাউন্স ইওর ওন নেম।
It's Nusayer on the lead, okay? Nusayer on the lead, yeah.
আরো সুন্দর করে বল, জোরে বল।
That is how it's pronounced. আরো সুন্দর করে কেমনে বলবো? It's not something like Sarel Arvi, okay?
না, ওইটা হচ্ছে সারেল আরভি।
or something like Andile Pehlu Kueo. It's not something like that. It's not something like that, okay? It's an easy name, easy to pronounce. Nusayer on the lead.
I'll tell you the best one, Glenton Stearman.
Oh yes, how is that Stearman? Okay, he has U's.
African.
Okay, he has 2 U's. Okay, how is that Stearman?
I love how he pronounces it. এই যে কি নাম জানি, জাফির পুরো একটা Glenton
American accent, yes.
Stearman.
I mean, our Glenton Stearman. Stearman. Yeah, I love যে মানের লাস্টে যে একটা টান আছে না, Glenton Stearman.
আচ্ছা, আমরা কি নিয়ে কথা বলতেছি কেউ কিছু বুঝতেছি না, ঠিক আছে? we're discussing funny or interesting sounding names যেটা সাউথ আফ্রিকার ক্রিকেট টিমে বহুত আছে, because a lot of them come from African backgrounds. African, ঠিক আছে, not African, African.
K-A-N.
So ওইটার জন্য আসলে interesting pronunciation হয় ওটা নিয়ে। আর Nusayer likes all these funny sounding like Lukasz Piszczek, Wojciech Szczesny. He loves the Polish team.
Wojciech Szczesny. Lukasz Piszczek. Not Piszczek, Lukasz Piszczek. No.
আচ্ছা, আমি এখন শুন Nusayer, আমি একটু কিছুক্ষণ কমেন্ট গুলি নেই, ঠিক আছে? because we're so freaking behind. ইসমাম প্রশংসা করছে আমার ম্যানেজারের, মাই ম্যানেজার।
আমরা নেক্সট কমেন্টে যাব। মারুফ হোসেন মুন্না বলতেছে এনরিকো খেলানোর স্টাইল কি তাহলে টিকি টাকা আর জেডিপি ব্রো? জেডিপি টিকি টাকা ইজ ডেড। টিকি টাকা ইজ ডেড।
আমি একটা গ্রুপে পোস্ট দিছিলাম কিছুদিন আগে, জাস্ট 3টা টিমের, সিটি, বার্সা এন্ড আর্সেনাল, 3টা টিমেরই সেটিং আপ উইথ এন্ড উইথাউট দ্য বল একদম সিমিলার। ইটস অল জেডিপি, জুয়েগো de posición.
Position. I mean, God.
Go ahead.
Okay, next comment. Okay, next comment. Okay, I mean, I don't even want to talk about Juego de position. Okay, I can take the shot. I can take the shot. Okay, I'll take that shot. Okay.
Yeah.
আপনার নিতে কমেন্ট নাই।
সো রোনাল্ডো হয়েছে নিজের জেদের বসে। একটা সময় এই জেদের ইম্প্যাক্ট খুব পজিটিভ ছিল, কিন্তু 36-37-এ জেদের বসে কোনো সিদ্ধান্ত নিলে সেই অনুযায়ী লিভ আপ করা কঠিন হয়ে যায়। নিয়মিত বাজে পারফরমেন্স দিলে সমালোচনা এবং সমান্তরালে আসবে। হ্যাঁ, আসলে জিনিসটা হচ্ছে রাফসান ভাই, যে আমি রোনাল্ডোর যে ব্যাপারটা, ওর আগে আমরা ইউভেন্টাসের খেলা দেখি, ইউভেন্টাসের খেলায় কিন্তু সে গোল রেগুলার না স্কোর করলেও ও ইনভলভ থাকতো খেলায়। আই ইউজ টু সি যে মানে সেরিয়ার পেস তো একটু স্লো প্রিমিয়ার লিগের থেকে, একটু না অনেক স্লো সেরিয়ার পেস প্রিমিয়ার লিগের থেকে। সো ওইটার জন্য
সেরিয়াতে পেসি খেলেই খালি আতালাম।
and they run riot মানে as a result of that. Napoli also play good. Napoliও সুন্দর খেলে। রিসেন্টলি আইভ সিন যে ইন্টার আবার এসি মিলান, তারাও
ইন্টারের খেলাটা একটু ভালো। ইন্টারের খেলাটা ভালো। এসি মিলানের খেলাটা একটু কেমন জানি।
It's Juve, man. Juve play the shittiest, and I'm so happy they're not in the
ইউভের
title.
এটা এত জঘন্য, ইউভের প্লেইং স্টাইলটা এত
Juve,
জঘন্য, why
Juve
did they
টিমটারে
bring back
মানে
মাসিমিলানো
ভাই,
আলেগ্রি?
ইউভে টিমটারে আমার মানে সব ওই ট্যালেন্টেড প্লেয়ার গুলি নিয়ে বস্তির মধ্যে রাখা দিচ্ছে। লিটারালি ইটস লিটারালি লাইক যে আমাদের এই বস্তিতে আসো, এন্ড দেন দে লাইক হ্যাঁ আমরা এখানে, মানে why would you go there? You're being wasted. ওই যে লোকাটেলিকে নিয়ে কত হাইপ ছিল, কত ভালো একটা
Yeah,
প্লেয়ার, ইউভেতে গিয়ে কি করতেছে?
কিছুই না। তারপরে
Being subbed off by Arthur.
ওয়েস্টার্ন মেকানি ভালো শুরু করছিল, নাও হি ইজ ইন দ্য মাড। তারপরে দেখি ডেনিস জাকারিয়ার উপরে কি হয়। আমাদের অ্যারন র্যামজিকে তো নষ্ট করলো, you know?
ভ্লাহোভিচ যদিও আমি
না,
বলবো
ব্লাহোভিচ
too early to
আমি
say.
ও করবে
হ্যাঁ,
কিছু একটা,
but
সেরিয়াতে তো যেহেতু সেরিয়াতে দে
হ্যাঁ,
ক্যান হ্যাভ
it
কোচেস।
was the easy move for both Vlahovic and Locatelli. You want to be মানে up there, right? Go to a club that's playing in the best league in the world. They could have come to Arsenal.
Yeah, like
and
Bayern
they could
Munich.
have- Dude, Bayern. ইসমাম বলতেছে রোনাল্ডো is finished. মানে ওইটা আসলে what does Ronaldo offer
Okay,
if he
before
doesn't
anybody acts or attacks Ishmael, he is a Manchester United fan. He can say that Ronaldo is finished.
offer?
জাফিরও বলতেছে, সবাই বলতেছে, প্রায় সবাই রোনাল্ডো ফ্যান বলতেছে। And we'll look into the stats why. I've got his stats up.
আচ্ছা, this
Shahnoor
is
ভাইকে
very interesting. You take this.
by the way, I have a question. Ukrainian club like Shakhtar Donetsk and others will play in others will play in the UCL and UL. Yeah, sure they will. I mean, এখন পর্যন্ত we don't have anything said by UEFA themselves, and I don't see a scenario where they don't play in the Premier League. Shakhtar Donetsk ব্যাপারটা আছে, they are in the Donbas region. Donbas region is the region that Russia are fighting about. Donetsk, Luhansk, and Crimea, Sevastopol. So Donetsk's ব্যাপারে I don't know. The thing is, if Russia win the war, then I think Donetsk, the Donbas region, basically, they will get their independence or something. They will be separated from Ukraine, but Shakhtar, they can play in the Ukrainian Premier League. এরকম হইতেই পারে, এরকম হয় অনেকে, যেমন Monaco, they play in the French league despite they're not a French city. That could easily happen. Then you have the Moldovan Premier League team, Sheriff Tiraspol, যারা চ্যাম্পিয়ন্স লিগ ফুটবল খেলছে, they are not a Moldovan club. They are from Transnistria, and Transnistria is another one of these little enclaves, these little Russian enclaves. They are not exactly Russians, but Putin has their backing, so they are a bit like this Donbass and Crimea stuff, a lot of political stuff going over it. And Sheriff Tiraspol, they are not Moldovan, but they do play in the Moldovan league, and they dominate Moldovan league. They're the first Moldovan club to get into the Premier League. So Donetsk, I mean, I don't see a scenario where Donetsk do not play in the UCL or UL, given that they qualify for it. So they qualify na kore taile to this question does not hold up. Okay, yeah, next question. এতদিন ধরে যে পড়াশোনা করছি, লাস্ট কাজে দিতেছে। ইয়েস,
আচ্ছা, এটা আমি নিলাম। সাব্বির রহমান বলছে রোনাল্ডো ব্যালন ড'র জিতবে, আবার এটা বিশ্বাস করলে লাইক করুন। জানুয়ারি কিছু ভাই, আই এম ওয়ার্কিং উইথ ভেরি লিটল হিয়ার। ঠিক আছে, আমি এখন বলতে পারি না যে নুসায়ের ক্যামেরা অন করতে হইলে আপনারা 60টা লাইক দেন তাইলে হবে, বিকজ it's Nusayer, man. I mean, he's no superstar like ABP. ঠিক আছে, কোনো
that is true. Yeah, that is true. Okay, আমার এখনো সময়, আমার এখনো ওইখানে যাওয়ার টাইম হয় নাই।
He's just গোল দিস না, আল্লাহ 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 আল্লাহ। ভাই এভারটন অ্যাটাক করে ভরে দিতেছে সিটি রে। আই এম নট ইভেন কিডিং। সিটি ম্যাচ জিততো না, নীল ড্র করে বাইর হইতে পারলে খুশি থাকবো।
We need to talk about the Premier League, Taylor. We need to talk about the Premier League, Premier League title race. তোমার সিটিতে তো হারাই দেবে লিভারপুল, মোস্ট প্রবাবলি। লিভারপুল আর ক্যাচিং আপ।
হ্যাঁ, বাট হ্যাঁ, আপনারা মানে ভিডিওতে লাইক দিন, ঠিক আছে, বিকজ আমরা আজকে চাই যে অ্যাট লিস্ট 30 পর্যন্ত আমরা হিট করি, বিকজ ইউ ওয়ান্ট আস টু ডু মোর ফুটবল শোজ, ইউ ওয়ান্ট আস টু ডু মানে আরো ইউনিক কন্টেন্ট। ঠিক আছে, আমাদের কন্টেন্ট রিচ বাড়ানোর জন্য ভিউ বাড়াইতে হবে, এবং ভিউ বাড়ার সবচেয়ে বড় ওয়ে হচ্ছে ভিডিওতে লাইক দিয়ে। ওইটাকে লাইক দিলে তখন ইউটিউব যে প্রমোট করে, বিভিন্ন জায়গায় রেকমেন্ডেড ভিডিওসে চলে আসে সেটা। সো আমাদের ডিসকাশনটা তখন আরো অনেকে দেখতে পারবে। সো দ্যাটস দি অনলি ওয়ে। মুভিং
Get
ফরওয়ার্ড।
us there, yeah, get us there
আর আপনারা
because
শেয়ার দিতে তো হয়। হু ইজ বেটার দ্য প্রাইম, হ্যাজার্ড অর সালা? আই থিংক ইটস হ্যাজার্ড। আমারও তাই লাগে যে ইটস হ্যাজার্ড। আমার সালার
I
থেকে মানে
আমার
হ্যাজার্ড
কাছে
ওয়াজ
সালাকে লাগে because সালার যে ফার্স্ট সিজন ছিল in the Premier League, that season was akin to one of Messi's season, and that is saying a lot.
হ্যাঁ, দ্যাট ইজ অলসো
Salah first season that was record breaking. I think that was prime Salah. So এখানে prime to prime যদি compare করি, I think it's Salah. Personally, I mean, this is all personal questions. These are, I mean, we can back this up by stats.
Yeah,
We
আমার
can't
কাছে
really back this up by stats.
আমার কাছে হ্যাজার্ডের অলওয়েজ মোর দেন দ্য গোলস ইজ হাউ ইনফ্লুয়েন্সিয়াল হি হ্যাজ বিন ফর চেলসি, এন্ড ও চেলসির মেইন ম্যান ছিল ফর as long as he was there. Salah, of course, he played in a very good team, চেলসিতে, Hazard, but you know, the titles that Chelsea won, they were on the back of great performances by Hazard in big games. So and হ্যাজার্ডের একটা ব্যাপার কি, মানে হ্যাজার্ডের ডেভিস্টেশন এত বেশি ইন ফ্রন্ট অফ ডিফেন্ডার্স, লাইক ওকে লিটারালি দুইটা ডিফেন্ডারের মার্ক করতে হইতো, বা তিনটা ডিফেন্ডারকেও হি কুড টেক অন।
I know.
ওইটার জন্য
I saw that game against Arsenal. I know.
হ্যাঁ, the fear.
I still have PTSD from that game.
What is
Why have you lost your voice? Why have you lost your voice, Shahnoor?
Are Richarlison was one-on-one with the keeper.
Okay, do you want Everton to win or do you not want Everton to win?
I do. I have two players from City in my freaking defense, man. I don't want them to score any goals.
Okay, what is gonna happen if you win the FPL? I mean, what's gonna happen?
Shoykot is, if I can overtake Shoykot, which is unlikely, if I can overtake him one day, well, he's gonna give me a treat, steak. Who doesn't want free steak? There's a lot at stake. There are stakes at stake.
Oh, that is steak. I love steak. I mean, where do you think is the best place for steak in Dhaka?
I can't do that because এখন ওইটা তাহলে restaurant promotion হয়ে যাবে.
Oh yes.
For that, you need to tune into Eater's Digest, which will be back very, very soon.
Eater's Digest.
Yeah.
You need to get Eater's Digest back, and I should be the one who should, and I should be the one who should be with you eating the food, because you know I'm on a Kuroga. You know. Tell Shahnoor to feed me. Okay, we have a pizza bet going on, and it looks like he's gonna win.
Because I'm right. আমি তো আর মানে আমি কি পাছার তলের থেকে অপিনিয়ন বাইর করে মনে হইলো দিয়া দিলাম এই শোতে এসে না
মাঝে মাঝে এইটাই করো। You said, I will forever remember this. You said Perez, you know, Florentino Perez is a better general manager than Mikhail Sov. Florentino Perez isn't even a general manager.
Yeah,
he isn't even a general manager. He's just an owner. He's a football club president.
He's a president.
Yeah, he's just the football club president. That's it. I mean, he's not the general manager.
He has been making Real Madrid money. He's been making them successful. He's been helping them win trophies. He's been getting them.
We're not gonna get into this again. You're so blinded by.
No, I'm not blinded.
You're so blinded by money.
যে কি your nobody's orc is better than or whatever.
Mikhail Zorc is better. I mean, look up Tifo football. Okay, look up Tifo football. Okay, that's all I'll say. Tifo know what's going on.
যারা একটু নার্ডি, যারা একটু
hipster,
তাদের জন্য বানায় রাখছে এটা.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. Okay, hipsters have the best football knowledge. I'm gonna say this. Hipsters have the best football knowledge. Okay, hipsters rise up. If you're a hipster, comment and like.
Just because মানে কি you like funny football named clubs and whatnot. হ্যাঁ, আর্সেনালের পিছনে কেটা না, ফার্স্টে আর্সেন পিছনে অ্যানাল, এটার জন্য you liked it না? তখন বেশি ছোট ছিল, এইজন্য তখন অদ্দূর পর্যন্তই তোর ফানি নেম যোগ গেছিল।
Why are you giving Manchester United fans bait? Okay, why are you giving
bait নাকি? এইটা আজকাল এটা দিস ইজ ওল্ড নিউজ। আচ্ছা, এটা যে ইটস লাইক ওই যে কি ডিক নামের সামবডি একটা ফেক স্টোরি আছে যে আর্সেনাল প্লেড উইথ देयर ডিকস আউট অর সামথিং।
Arsenal played with their dicks. Arsenal to play with dicks out.
Club name Arsenal played. Kaushik Poddar, KP, I'm more interested in Everton versus Man City because of the league position. I am also very interested in Everton versus Man City and I'm watching that. Maruf হুসেইন মুন্না মাদ্রিদের কিছু ফ্যানদের কেমনে বুঝাবো ওরা বেনজেমা নিয়ে যা করতেছে দে হ্যাভেন্ট সিন অনরি আর মানে ওদের ক্লাবের প্লেয়ার ওরা তো হাইপ করবে তো নয় শাহনুর ভাই লাইক পাওয়ার জন্য কি বলতেছে
করা লাগে কিছু করার নাই
তার মানে you realize that the effort we put and you guys are like আমার লাইক দিব না
একটা লাইক দিতে কি হয় একটা লাইক দিতে কি হয় কিছুই হয় না
এই যে সি নুসার কেন্দে দিচ্ছে
প্লিজ লেট দিস keep this show afloat হাজি তানভীর ওকে আপনি ভালো কমেন্ট করেন না হল্যান্ড ভার্সেস মতিন মিয়ারে ডাকতেছেন
হল্যান্ড মানে হল্যান্ড টিম আই গেস হল্যান্ডের সাথে মতিন মিয়া খেলবে নাকি মারুফ হোসেন মুন্না সিমিওনির পর এটিএম এর কোচ কে হবে মার্সেলিনো অ্যাথলেটিক বিলবাও আই ডোন্ট নো বাট সিমিওনি ইজ as finished as Bielsa and Conte
not Conte
have you seen how can you
Conte
say
will
he's not
bounce
finished
back.
when he
Conte
lost
will bounce back okay if he gets into a better team okay this Spurs shit is in their blood okay their blood is muddied by shit
Huminson is shit huh Romero's shit
have you seen their defense
have you
seen their midfield
have you seen
their midfield is shit their midfield is shit
Højbjerg how is that
they just only have Højbjerg that's it
what do you mean তারা বেন্টানকুর কে নিছে
বেন্টানকুর টাইম তো দেওয়া লাগবে বেন্টানকুর isn't বেন্টানকুর তো he isn't what
তারা
he isn't Rodri or somebody I mean he's Bentancourt
আমি ভাই I honestly think you guys don't realize how good Tottenham are আমি ট্রান্সফার মার্কেটে আমি জাস্ট দেখাবো ঠিক আছে ওদের প্লেয়ার কি আছে
and I'll tell them I'll shit each of these players out okay all of them are shit I can say right now okay if you agree with me like
ঠিক আছে আমরা এই যে আমি জাস্ট শেয়ার মেরেই দেখাই so that everybody can see the shameful
how shit Tottenham are are
the shameful shit you
okay I can see anything okay Harry Kane he's good Son he's good after that Romero okay Højbjerg is decent Romero I mean he hasn't really done anything Romero hasn't really done okay Kulusevski is still to come regular is shit
Bentancourt is Emerson Royal is shit Lucas Moura is he shit is Oliver Skip shit
yes Oliver Skip is shit Eric Dyer is shit Ben Davies is shit
what about Bergwijn
Bergwijn is 5 out of 10 okay Harry Winks is shit Tanganga is 4 out of 10
they have so many good players still
they have 4 or 5 good players okay they have 4 or 5 good players Wolves are squad to the more balanced Wolves are squad to the more balanced okay balance okay I'll take my statement back I was a bit more emotional okay I was blinded by hatred and passion okay I was blinded by hatred and passion
he actually said that with a straight face
I didn't say that with a straight face okay I laughed as soon as I said it I laughed that isn't saying that with a straight face
okay আমি সবাইকে দেখাই
I mean it's more balanced okay Wolves are more balanced than Tottenham
okay bullshit bala bond kar ঠিক আছে
okay pull up Wolves
Kane and Son pull up
yeah pull up Wolves okay pull up Wolves we're gonna have a talk about this
Kane and Son are two of the best players in the league 18 with this score ঠিক আছে with this score you should be up in the top 4 and if you're coached well you can even
look at their midfield okay look at their midfield Højbjerg that's it Oliver Skip is shit Harry Winks is shit baki polaben to nai
Brian Hill is not shit and
Brian Hill is sent to Valencia Brian Hill is in Valencia
Skip is not shit because Skip
is shit Skip has 6 out of 10 potential he's right now 4 out of 10 okay right now he's not much better than Oliver Norgard that plays at Brentford.
I don't want to hype up Spurs players that much to be very honest
he's shit you don't have to hype him up he's shit he's not much better than Oliver Norgard okay that plays at Brentford I would rather have Billy Gilmore than Oliver fucking Scape. Okay? What kind of a fucking name is Oliver fucking Scape? Okay, why are you skipping to? Okay, and Harry Winks. What is this? What are these names? Okay,
ঠিক আছে আমি মানলাম some of the players are bad but not all of them, and
Matt
they have
Doherty.
a far more valuable squad than ours. ঠিক আছে,
value doesn't matter. Okay, value doesn't matter.
আমাদের টিমে সন আর কেইনের মতন প্লেয়ার আছে নাই, হইবার্গের মতন একটা মিডফিল্ডার আছে নাই,
ওদের টিমে কি ওডেগার্ডের মতো প্লেয়ার আছে নাই, সাকার মতো ইয়াংস্টার আছে নাই, ইএসআর আছে নাই, ওদের ডিফেন্সে কিচ্ছু নাই।
রোমেরো's good,
ওদের পুরো ডিফেন্স খালি। Romero is good but he's been shit. Okay, he is good but he's been shit.
Reguilon is good, man.
Reguilon is shit. Okay, Reguilon is shit.
Reguilon is not shit. No, Reguilon is good. Hey, now you're talking about, and other midfielder Bentancur ase who's injured right now, but Bentancur is doing a job for them. I mean, Højbjerg and Bentancur. Yeah, see, there you go.
Højbjerg and Bentancur, they will most likely do the same stuff. Okay, that is
no, it's better than Xhaka, man. Xhaka and Elneny and Partey.
No, I'm not saying that they will most likely do the same stuff. Okay, they'll most likely do the same stuff.
They don't have to rely on freaking Lacazette and
have you seen their defense? Have you seen their defense?
And they have Romero.
What are they gonna do with Romero if they have what Davinson Sanchez and Eric Dyer beside him? What are they gonna do with Romero?
And their defense is shit.
What are they gonna do with Romero?
I've gotta take some of these comments. Huh?
Yeah, we're gonna take. Okay. Tonai boltase better than the Bundesliga. Just one fucking club argues. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay.
You picked up this comment. You picked it up.
Yeah, I have. I mean, we read all of the comments here. Okay, we read all of the comments at trGoal. Okay, even if it's offensive and stupid as fuck, we will read all the comments.
And then block you if it's very offensive. If it's completely off topic and you're a fake profile and you're spamming here, we'll block.
If you're a fake profile, you have 80% chance of getting yourself blocked. Okay.
Kazimat, well, Messi still creates a lot of chances in every game. Pochettino is not utilizing him properly. It's clear to even Mbappe that Messi enjoys playing in the middle and holding the ball.
We will talk about that. We will talk about them. We will talk about.
So now in the Messi Mbappe, Messi Mbappe bolte. See, Messi Ronaldo debate. I still feel Messi has another balance left in him even this season because a season to it's a World Cup year, right? So World Cup jodi jite chai. Sorry, a season I mean the next season, but it's a World Cup year.
No South American team is winning the World Cup anytime soon. I'm just saying.
I don't know, man. Argentina are dark horses.
Dark horses are shit. Okay, Turkey were the UEFA Euro dark horses.
I think Argentina have a very good chance this World Cup.
They're not gonna win. Okay. You can screenshot this. No fucking South American team is winning the World Cup this season or the next edition. Okay, unless they have a good coach. I mean,
and the Argentine coach is good. This guy
have you seen the football that they play?
Yeah, they play typical Argentine football, which is ugly and shit.
Yeah, they will kill you. Okay, they will kill you. Okay.
That's Argentine football for you. That's their football heritage. I said that with a straight face. But that is their football heritage. They একটা গোল দে। এই শালা আজকে যদি স্টার্লিং গোল দিছে না আমি এসপিএসআর এর ধইরা আমি ওর বাসায় যে ওরে মানে ওর কাছ থেকে
আমি বইলা দিলাম নো সাউথ আমেরিকান টিম ইজ নো উইন দ্য ফুটবল ওকে লেট অ্যালোন আর্জেন্টিনা
স্টার্লিং রে নিতে চাইছিলাম আমার টিমে কয় কি যে স্টার্লিং স্টার্ট করবে নোমা স্টার্লিং তো স্টার্ট করতেছে স্টার্লিং একদম মানে অ্যাটাকার হিসাবে খেলতেছে গোল টোল দিয়েই দিবে শেষমেশ আচ্ছা মুভিং অন
সাগর রাম বলতেছে
আস্তে পুরানো শুরু হয়েছে প্লাস 2023 এর দিকে মেসি ও এখনকার রোনালদোর মার্কা হয়ে যাবে পুরোপুরি হইতে পারে আমার মেসি
ডিফারেন্টলি সমস্যা হচ্ছে ওরা ডিফারেন্টলি খেলে তো
there is a difference. Ronaldo is being outclassed by the Premier League and because he plays in Man United and not the best combination of players around him, number one. But Messi ব্যাপারটা is different. Messi is playing in the best team in his league and he's playing with super talented players all around him. And he's not interested in playing for PSG. এটা ওর চেহারা
Okay,
দেখলেই বোঝা
Champions,
যায়.
he's
He
doing
really want to
decent.
play.
So Champions League, yeah, he's doing decent. Okay, Champions
He's doing
League, he's
decent,
got
but মানে you can tell that
5 goals in.
his heart is still at Barcelona. এখন ওই যে থাকে না যে একটা ব্রেকআপ হওয়ার পরে যে মানে
I know.
one there is always one যে ব্রেকআপ হওয়ার পরে
আমি বলি এখন কি হইছে আমি বলি Okay, জানো ভাই, আমি বলি কি হইছে। মেসি just break up হচ্ছে তো, this is the girl, okay, PSG is the girl he met at the bar. Okay, PSG is the girl that Messi met at the bar. He will just screw her and then get back to Barcelona someday. Okay, probably not as a player, but as an ambassador or anything. I mean, he does not give a shit about Barcelona.
Yeah,
he really does not give a shit about Barcelona. Sorry, about PSG. Messi doesn't
gives a shit about Barcelona. Messi
no,
wants
not
to go
not
back.
PSG, not PSG. PSG. I mean,
এত বুঝাইতে গিয়ে লাস্টেড মানে পিএসজি
yeah, I'm getting my words tangled up. Okay, I've just woken up from sleep. Okay, I've been very sleep deprived. Okay, Putin has taken away my sleep. Okay,
will fix you.
For fuck's sake. Omar Bhai বলতেছে the principal idea as a position play is that players pass the ball to each other in close spaces to be able to pass to a wide open man. Omar Bhai, how are you doing? Yes, that is basically Juego's position. Okay, Coach Pudar Bhai বলতেছে Roman Abramovich lost over £1 billion in a day, so he's more than likely to sell Chelsea. That is good. I mean, the Russian oligarchs, they've lost more than 50 billion per person. 50 billion is a lot. So yeah.
Yeah, that's true. KP Barca have a discipline clause in his Barca contract, so চাইলেও mercenary হইতে পারবে না। এখন বয়স হয়ে গেছে, মানে এখন he's 32 right now। আর কত, this is Oba's last
final contract.
তারপরে he might even go into retirement, who knows.
Marcelo
Bielsa's position as lead, yeah, of course it is. Bielsa,
I mean, okay, the thing is, okay. Hey, Shahnoor bhai, can you put up Leeds squad?
আমি কার নাম বললাম? আমি তিনটা ডাইনোসরের নাম বলছি, right? One is Bielsa,
Simeone, Bielsa,
Conte, and the other is Simeone. Yeah, exactly.
How is Jose Mourinho not?
Oh, Jose Mourinho is a dinosaur, but he's been a dinosaur for quite a while and everybody knows it. ওই খালি কিছু রিয়াল মাদ্রিদ ফ্যান বয় আছে, ওর বার্থডে টাইম এসে দ্য স্পেশাল ওয়ান ডিড দিস বলে একটু পোস্টস দেয়। এই একটা সময় এত বছর আনডিফিটেড ছিল, এটা দিয়ে পোস্ট দেয়, তারপরে দে গো ব্যাক। But he's been a dinosaur for a while.
I mean, মরিনিওর ডিক্লাইনটা ওয়েঙ্গারের ডিক্লাইনের থেকে এত জঘন্য। ওয়েঙ্গারে পচায় গেল ও ডিক্লাইনের সময়। ওয়েঙ্গারের সাথে তো ওর ফিউডটা হয়েছে ওয়েঙ্গার যখন ডিক্লাইনে, তখনই মেইন ফিউডটা যখন হইলো। ও তো
let's be very honest. Mourinho won the UCL one more time than Wenger did, right? He won the league as the same number of times that Wenger did, right? So
I mean, no, it doesn't come to fruition. I mean, Wenger is a far greater manager than Mourinho.
Yeah, at the end of the day, what matters is not just trophies, but what you did for a club, at a club, what you did for football.
And your legacy matters. I mean, Wenger, he changed English football.
Exactly. একটা প্লেয়ার বা একটা ম্যানেজারের শুধু ট্রফি দিয়ে you cannot judge greatness. সেটা জাজ করতে হলে you have to see the overall project. এটার জন্য আমি বলতেছি যে watch what
he brings up, for fuck's sake. I knew it. He was gonna bring up Mikel Arteta. I knew. My God.
But it's true. He's
Mikel Arteta's নাম শুনতে
he's changing the whole landscape.
If Shahnoor bhai gets married
right now,
he will name his son Mikel. He will.
That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. But সত্যি করে বলতে, like if you look at
it's gonna be Mikel and Emil, isn't that okay? Mikel and Emil Robbani. That
now that hey, this could be a job for you, man, naming other people's kids' names. since you're making me think. Shafai Timoner comment ashi, talk about Dortmund. What are they doing in the last few years? Hype niye ar koy din cholbe, budget niye excuse they are
other hype nai to other Dortmund. I mean, I hyped them up a bit.
They get rolled over by freaking Scottish clubs.
I mean,
Rangers.
it's not really doing a good thing for me. Okay,
Tavernier
Bundesliga case je make
Rangers?
করব আমি।
Rangers এ কে আছে? Tavernier নাকি?
James
I don't know
Tavernier.
who's the good player at I don't know who's the best player at Rangers.
They have Morales, I mean that Colombian striker, James Tavernier. They have Aaron Ramsey.
James Tavernier. Oh, they have Ramsey.
Yeah, they have Ramsey. They have Ramsey. I mean, Dortmund, I mean, just this is just sad. I mean, ওরা দেখতেছি they are second in the Bundesliga and their form is quite good, but I mean, you can see their shit. I mean, they're just shit. They're just shit.
আমার
Why are you crying, Shahnoor bhai? Why are you crying?
আমার প্লেয়ারটা গোল দিয়ে দিছিল আরেকটুর জন্য কুত্তার বাচ্চা পিকফোর্ড সেভ করে বসছে।
I mean, that's literally his job. Okay, Shahnoor bhai, he is gonna do that.
ইস রে এফপিএল এ পয়েন্ট কতগুলি পাইতাম এটা হইলে ইস।
ও স্টোনস দিতে গেছিল
না স্টোনস না, আমার এফপিএল এ তিনটা সিটি প্লেয়ার আছে, স্টোনস, লাপোর্ট এন্ড অলসো গুন্ডোয়ান।
Okay, I want to talk more about this. Jaidasan comment. Bielsa's position. Can you pull up Leeds' squad? I want to talk about this. Pull up Leeds' squad.
Why you want to scout players from Leeds now for Arsenal? আমার মাথায় আছে রাফিনিয়া।
I'll tell you how shit Leeds. They have Rafinha. That's it.
No. কেন? They have Calvert-Lewin.
Oh yeah, Calvert Phillips.
Calvert-Lewin not.
Okay,
sorry, Calvin Phillips.
Calvin Phillips. This guy, yeah, pull up their squad. Phillips মনে হয় অনেক তো injured ছিল অনেকখানি।
All right, fine. ঠিক আছে, I'm just bringing it up. Give me a sec. So acha, in the meantime অন্য কমেন্ট গুলিও নেই because we like other people are commenting as well, and we'll get back
to the same position plays another name for Jogo de position. Parvez, please do not bring that up. Do not bring I will start frothing at my mouth, okay? In the bad way. শাহবানিম বলতেছে ওভার বার্সায় ডিসিপ্লিনারি ইস্যু হওয়ার চান্স কর কন্ট্রাক্ট ক্লজ দেওয়া আছে, যদি ডিসিপ্লিনারি ইস্যু হয় তাহলে কন্ট্রাক্ট টার্মিনেট হবে। ভাই এটা আমাদের করা উচিত ছিল।
Yeah, we should have
Tasbih Sharon বলতেছে what about the performance of Adama? Did you
Yeah, of course we predicted it because La Liga is a slower league, so they will have more devastation.
Sabi bhai's সাথে তো we did a show with Sabi bhai. I mean, me and Sabi bhai were there, we talked about Barcelona all of the time.
Almost goal দিয়ে দিছিল।
Why do you care this much about your FPL team?
I do.
Okay, anyways, we were on the fence about Adama Traore, and I don't know how he's doing. I haven't seen the match, but I think he's doing good. So that's it. I mean, ও যদি খারাপ করতো তারপরও বার্সেলোনা তেমনই হতো না because his wages are low, so এজন্য প্যারা হতো বার্সেলোনা। Yeah, 50K. Go back and see that episode with Sabi bhai, okay? It was a magnificent episode. And go back and see that episode.
After you finish watching this.
After this, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, Shahnoor Ryan said Messi's this chance creating is also going to depreciate slowly. Keep watching. Every era has an end.
Yeah. Definitely.
Is depreciate a word?
Yeah, depreciating. Oh my, you don't know. It's decreasing.
Oh yeah, depreciate. Oh, depreciate. Yeah. I thought this is gonna be de-appreciate. I mean, I thought that depreciate is a word. Yeah, I know about depreciate.
What de-appreciate? What are you talking about, man? What
I thought this was de-appreciate. This was, is that even a word?
No, depreciate.
Depreciate is a word. Yes, depreciate.
It's like calling America Almerica. Almerica? What's Almerica? Made in Almerica? You haven't seen that Josh and কি নাম জানি Drake and Josh episode যেখানে
I was 2 or 3 when Drake and Josh happened. Okay, I was. Okay. Connor comment আমরা স্লিপ করে যাইতেছি তারপরে
কি
মারবো
GDP difference কি explain we shall so the difference between tiki taka and JDP is that tiki taka JDP is much more.
I'm very mute করে দিস।
I can unmute my mic. I can get the notification, so Tiki Takate, the passing needs to be very fast, and যেটা বার্সা খেলছিল Tiki Taka এখন actually is a very ওল্ড ফর্ম অফ ফুটবল, এই মানে টিকি টাকা ফুটবল খেলা প্রেসিং টিমের এগেনস্টে জাস্ট মানে ধ্বংস হয়ে যাবে টিকি টাকা টিম। কারণ এখনকার টিমগুলি যেভাবে অ্যাজ আ ইউনিট প্রেস করতে পারে, দ্য লাইকস অফ সাউদাম্পটন, Liverpool, obviously. So Liverpool would destroy a tiki-taka playing team, but Liverpool will have trouble with possessional play, which is juego de posición. So because it's, they take up more spaces and the
Can you
passing is
see
not
my
like
beard has grown? Okay,
fantastic.
আমার
Yeah,
দাড়ি
so
বড় হয়ে গেছে।
no.
No. By the time you're talking, আমার দাড়ি বড় হয়ে গেছে।
Nah, but ওইটাই যে, but this is tactics, man. For a guy that talks so much about scouting, you should be more interested in tactics.
I would have been more interested in
if it
JDP.
wasn't called
Okay,
juego de posición.
yeah. And I
It's
would
a
have been
fancy
interested
name.
in juego de posición. I would have
But
been interested.
it's a fancy
Just
name.
because you
don't
bring it
understand.
up every 5 minutes. This is exactly. I
People
think
want
this
to
is why I
know.
ruined the Bundesliga for people. I think this is
People
how
want
I
to
ruined the
know.
Bundesliga.
People want to know about juego de posición, all right?
Nobody wants to know. Tonoy said এটা Shahnoor ভাই, এটা Shahnoor.
It's not my profile. You
Shahnoor
can
ভাই
literally
profile.
see,
That is a fake account. Okay, that is a fake account.
That's not a fake
Tonoy,
account.
if you're a real person, then change your name and profile picture. Okay.
He can keep it Tonoy. He just has to give a profile picture. That's it. But he
Yeah.
is definitely
You're
a
all
real
beautiful people. Okay, just নিজের ছবিগুলো দাও, সমস্যা কি? I'm saying this কারণ আমার নিজের অ্যাকাউন্টে আমার ছবিটা দেওয়া নাই, আমার নিজের ইউটিউবে আমার ছবিটা দেওয়া।
Oh yeah. See, that's why I give one display picture and I stick with it, because I know, like, it's like a brand. People will see it. Oh yeah, that's the one. That's the guy. So.
I mean, there aren't a lot of Nusayer and Ankur in the world. I mean, I'm
there
gonna
aren't
go out on
any
the limb.
Shahnoor Rabbanis
Yeah,
in the world.
there are no Shahnoor Rabbanis as well. But
Yeah.
there are a lot of Tonoys. Okay, there are a lot of Tonoys. Okay,
There are a lot of Tonoys.
there are a lot of Tonoys.
That's true. I know more than 5 probably. So,
I don't know a lot. But there are Tonoys. Okay. For example,
the difference.
Maruf
So
Hossain.
the difference is where. Hold on a second. We talk about this. So the difference is goal khaishna.
We are lose. Yes. Now is the chance. Maruf Hossain Munnar comedy jeteছে পিয়াতে who is better.
Finish. So the difference is that JDP te you can take up more white spaces. যেটা একটু আগে ওমর বললো, and in defense you have to set up in a particular way. You have to take up spaces and you have to pass into spaces, and the players have to go into those spaces. ঠিক আছে? It's all about playing the ball into open spaces and creating opportunities through those spaces. Keep saying, what are you doing?
I'm মুড়ি খাইতেছি।
Muri kash. You literally have a box of muri, like on top.
Yeah, literally. I mean, I can't really show that, but still, I have muri.
Yeah. No, I can see it. Acha, eight.
Oh yeah, done. Okay, we're done.
So every time I see JDP, you take a muri and you have it, huh?
Yeah, I'll have muri, water, whatever. I'll just start eating. There's this meme. Okay, every time someone does anything, you have a push-up. Okay, I can't really do that. Okay, I'll just eat muri. Okay, Maruf Hossain Munna বলতেছে পিয়া থেকে শিখ, who is better? Sheikh, I think Piontek থেকে শিখ ভালো, কারণ Sheikh is excelling in the league that Piontek failed in. I think that, and Sheikh excelled with Czech Republic, so I think Sheikh is better. Shahnoor and Ankur বলতেছে Messi equals to lion, Ronaldo equal to tiger, Neymar equal to leopard, Mbappe equal to gorilla. কম্পারিজনটা কেমনে আসলে যদি একটু পাইতে পারতাম, সাগর রাহান আপনার একটু ফলো আপ একটা কমেন্ট দেন যেখানে আপনি কেন এমবাপের গরিলা বা মেসির নেইমারের লেপার্ড বলতেছেন। নেইমারের বানানোর নামটা ঠিক মতো নেই।
মেসি লায়ন বিকজ লিও, রোনাল্ডো টাইগার বিকজ টাইগারের মতন ফিয়ার্স, নেইমার হচ্ছে লেপার্ড বিকজ হি চেঞ্জেস হিজ কালার, মানে
লেপার্ডস চেঞ্জ देयर কালার, ওকে, ইগুয়ানাস চেঞ্জ देयर কালার,
বাট ওটা লেপার্ড চেঞ্জেস হিজ স্কিন, এরকম একটা মানে কথা আছে না। আর
নো Shahnoor ভাই, স্টপ ডিফেন্ডিং হিম।
কি, হ্যাঁ, লেপার্ড ডাজন্ট চেঞ্জ হিজ কালার বা এরকম কি জানে একটা আছে।
Leopards
আছে।
do not do shit. Okay, leopards do not.
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, leopards are agile, so Neymar is agile, ঠিক আছে, and Mbappe is a gorilla because he's in beast mode right now.
Okay, if you say that a leopard cannot change his spots, you mean that people or things are not able to change their basic characteristics. That does not come up with Neymar. Okay, that does not come up.
He's oh, DJ Akash. Ooh, what a name. DJ Akash. There you go for, cool name, coolest name, coolest name in the show today.
That is
Messi কি
okay.
বার্সাতে যাওয়ার কোনো possibility আছে? possibility আছে কিনা জানি না, possibility থাকতে পারে। Yeah, definitely.
Okay, we are
I
gonna
think-
make fun of your English. Okay, we are. Bangla election, right? Bangla
না,
election.
না, এটা বাংলায় তো লিখছে বেটা। না, honestly মেসির possibility আছে বার্সাতে যাওয়ার। I personally feel that if his time at PSG doesn't go that well, কত 2 বছরের কন্ট্রাক্ট ওর PSG তে, 2 বছর পর ফ্রি এজেন্ট হিসেবে আবার বার্সায় চলে যাবে। He won't have to renew.
Let me just see transfer market.
But is he like, will Barca take him back? I doubt that.
They'll take him
এখন
back.
বার্সা যেভাবে করে পেড্রি এন্ড নিকো এন্ড গাভি এন্ড ফাটি এন্ড তারপরে আরো কি আবদে, তারপরে কি জানি নতুন অনেক।
If they don't, এত বড় একটা shitstorm হবে with the বাংলাদেশের fan base, এত বড় একটা shitstorm হবে।
I think the Bangladesh fan base are also like they're okay with it because they can
I mean, the
see that
people who know football, they are okay with it. The people who are যারা are
যারা বার্সা ফ্যান বিকজ মেসি প্লেস ফর আর্জেন্টিনা, ওইটা তো আলাদা
his
ব্যাপার।
contract expires 2023 with an option for a further year.
অপশনও রাখছে আবার পিএসজি, মানে কি অবস্থা। Where is Ankur bro? Invite him to come. Where is Ankur?
Ankur bhai takes this bhai গ্রামে 3G net. So
আহারে,
yeah.
তো কি করে, লুঙ্গি গোস মাইরা ঘুমাই দিছে? কি যেমনি করে গ্রামে 3G net।
আরে ভাই আমাকে এটা বলছে, ভাই আমার বলছে আমার তো 3G net হয়ে রইছে মিয়া গ্রামে তো।
আচ্ছা, টিকি টাকা ইজ ডাইনোসর, সাগর রায়হান বলতেছে it's the dinosaur that is the most dominant dinosaur, and I'm talking about the triceratops, ঠিক আছে? I'm not talking about the velociraptor, I'm not talking about the T-Rex, I'm talking about the triceratops that can beat the T-Rex, and the T-Rex is considered to be the best one, and the velociraptor is considered to be the smartest one. Hey, I know my dinosaurs, man. I grew up watching Jurassic Park, okay?
Triceratops is an extinct genus of herbivores, Chasmosaurin ceratopsid dinosaur that first appeared during the late Maastrichtian stage of the late Cretaceous period, about 68 million years ago, in what is now North America. Okay, I'm gonna read up on this. Okay, you talk about your Joico the Possessor.
আচ্ছা, মাহফুজ বলছে যে 2টা মেল দিয়ে লাইক দিলাম ব্রো, ঠিক আছে, যারা এখনো দেয় নাই, ঠিক আছে, go ahead, like it. Vlahovic scoring a brace today, scored in UCL knockout also within 30 seconds, but fellow Arsenal fans already labeled him flop.
Not me, okay, that was Shahnoor bhai. Okay,
perfect example of grape sir. I don't think any Arsenal fan had
I agree with you, okay, I agree with you. Okay, এটা Shahnoor bhai অনেক করে।
না, আমি কিন্তু বলছি না যে
নেক্সট উইক নিয়ে আসবো, সৈকত ভাই এগুলো বলতে পারবো।
আমি কিন্তু বলছি না যে এই don't egg him on, ঠিক আছে? This team RTG, ঠিক আছে? Shim is gonna grow Shing next time, so
and get a real name, okay, get a real name and profile.
That's his RTG name, probably RTG profile. So
what is an RTG profile?
I don't know, this is shit.
RTG to road to glory জানি আমি একটু কি
Discord using kids these days would use, সারাদিন they'll sit in front of their PC and play video games and live life vicariously through that video game.
Man, how I wish I could play video games. Hey, echo হইতেছে Shahnoor bhai.
Really? Acha, then I'll have to get out and then come. But I একটু কি বলি যে Dusan Vlahovic scoring a brace today, great for him. Yes, goal দিছে, কে দিছে? Oh no, Phil Foden দিছে। I needed a goal from my man Ilkay Gundogan. But anyways, So most important thing is that Vlahovic is gonna be very good, but the question was that, and এইটা আর্সেনাল ফ্যান করে নাই, the news report came out from ইউভের আউটলেট, একটা ইউভের রাইট আপ, ইউভেকে নিয়ে যারা লিখে তারা লিখছে যে ইজ দ্য ম্যানেজার দ্য রাইট গাই ফর ভ্লাহোভিচ অর নট, ঠিক আছে? সো আপনি এটা আর্সেনাল ফ্যান্স আর গ্রেপস আর সাওয়ার এরকম না বলে you should see the source যে কারা করছে। আর্সেনাল ফ্যান্স aren't bothered about Vlahovic, এটা it's past, ঠিক আছে? বাট জিনিসটা হচ্ছে যে at this moment যে লেখাগুলো আসতেছে ভ্লাহোভিচকে নিয়ে, সেটাতে before this match and the previous match তখন আর কি he went like 330 minutes without scoring, and they questioned the manager's tactics, who is an other dinosaur. কোহলি হেটার বলছি, শাহনুর ভাই শুকিয়ে গেছে।
না আমি বলছিলাম শাহনুর ভাই একটু শুকিয়ে গেছে।
আচ্ছা, প্রবাবলি আরো মারুফ হোসেন মুন্না, don't know why কিছু মানুষ বিএলসা এন্ড র্যাগনিককে ওভাররেটেড বলতেছে। আর দে ওভাররেটেড? No. বিএলসার ব্যাপারে আসলে he's been a great influencer.
You should pull up Leeds এর টিমটা, you should pull up Leeds এর টিম।
আচ্ছা ফাইন, আমি লিডস এর টিমটা পুল আপ করলাম, বাট বিএলসা কখনো ওই টপ লেভেলে যায় নাই, বিকজ I don't think he has the facilities to manage the top team, brother. I don't think he has that.
The thing is, top team managers are good managers. তারপরে আলাদা আলাদা thing.
I mean, he's a great influencer in terms of being a manager. But
like, look, Ilan Meslier, he's good.
He's fantastic.
Ilan Meslier, he's good.
Meslier, not Meslier. Meslier. Hey,
sorry, Ilan Meslier.
You don't know your French pronunciation.
I don't really care about the French pronunciation.
Calvin Phillips.
Calvin Phillips. He's amazing. Okay, Rafinha is good. Bamford, yeah, he's good. তারপরে Diego Llorente, Diego Llorente, Daniel James,
Hey, James is good under his system. I would rather argue that United should have kept James because he was a proper winger instead of getting
James is 5 out of 10. Okay, James is not 5. James is 6 out of 10. That's it.
So 6 out of 10 is good, better than what CR7 is at this moment. Hey, goal khaisa! Oh, thank God.
Then next, Shahnoor bhai, keep scrolling, okay? Keep scrolling.
Is that a handball? Did Rodri make a handball? I think you freaking man, sorry. So, etai. Robin Koch, Rodrigo, he's not bad. Harrison isn't bad.
It's Robin
Junior
Koch.
Firpo isn't bad.
Junior Firpo is shit, okay? Junior Firpo is shit.
Hey, Robin Koch isn't bad, all right?
Robin Koch is good. I mean, because of his name, he gets extra 2 points.
And then Pascal Struijk isn't bad, all right? And he's definitely not bad in your books because he has a fancy name. All right?
Pascal Struijk.
Luke Ayling
is Struijk.
Yeah.
Luke Ayling, I mean...
Matthias Klich isn't bad. He's a Polish player, all right? Yeah. Stuart Dallas isn't bad. I mean, they've got very underrated and good players, all right? Hey, eta penalty na.
They work.
Eta penalty dishta.
I mean, anything other than a BLC system, these players will not really work.
আমি শেষ। এটা পেনাল্টি দিলে আমি শেষ। ভাই এটা পেনাল্টি না, হাতের উপরে লাগছে। মেইন জায়গায় লাগে নাই, শোল্ডারের উপরে লাগছে। ভাই please.
If you want more comment, more comment like this.
ব্ল্যাঙ্ক কেন? আমি বুঝতেছি না। এত চেক করার কি হইছে? পেনাল্টি না।
This is magnificent.
Oh, achhi. Jack.
Okay, we're gonna take some more comments. Okay, sorry for that. আমি আমার ক্যামেরা
রয়্যাল বেসিক ডিফেন্ডিং ও পারে না বার্সা দিয়ে। Spurs have wasted so much money on these players.
Matt Doherty ওদের রাইট ব্যাক কেউই নাই। Matt Doherty ফালতু।
আর ওরা ওদের ভালো ফুল ব্যাক গুলিকে বিক্রি করে দিচ্ছে। Like Kyle Walker-Peters, he's so much better than Doherty, and Walker-Peters is doing bits at Southampton.
Yeah, Walker-Peters is good. I mean, left back ও খেলতে পারে।
Yeah, he's doing bits at Southampton. Hey, what's the ref still talking about? Play
Shafat Imam
on
বলতেছে
Everton.
Shafat Imam বলতেছে Antonio Conte played 5 at the back against Burnley and acted like crybaby. Levy kept Harry Kane. Got 2 players according to Conte in January. I don't know why Conte is still crying like baby.
Hey,
Conte
this
তো নিজে
Conte
এসে
is a
বলছে যে
diva. Conte is like
কন্টের আসলে আর ইচ্ছা নাই, আমি যা
Conte
বুঝে
is a
গেছি
Mourinho
কন্টের আর কোনো
region
ইচ্ছা
তো।
নাই।
ও একটা Mourinho region
Come
না?
on, oh come on.
হ্যাঁ, of course he is. Because it's all about him. Oh, আমার টিম পারে নাই, ঠিক আছে? It's not acceptable. I am not here to accept this sort of thing. আরে ভাই, you are
না
the
না
one
হি
who has to
আমার
solve
কাছে
it.
মনে হইতেছে
How
আমার কাছে
dare
মনে
you
হইতেছে
enter
যে
the press conference
he does
if
not really care about
that
he
was
does
my manager, if that was my club's manager doing that sort of shit, I would want for him to be sacked the very next day. Has no
I think
respect for the club.
that is exactly what Conte wants. He wants to get sacked and get his pay back and he
Yeah.
wants to leave Spurs. Just ও নিজে থেকে যাবে না. He just
Yeah,
wants that money, okay? He just wants that money. আমার just এটাই মনে হইতেছে.
yeah, it's just terrible, man. It's
He
terrible.
just doesn't care. He just
How
doesn't
can you
care.
conduct yourself in a press conference by throwing your team under the bus? Is that how a
I mean,
manager?
he's throwing himself under the bus as well. He said, কি বলছিল Conte last
Maybe
time?
I'm not good. Maybe I'm not
Yeah,
so good.
maybe no, not so
হ্যাঁ,
good. I mean, I'm gonna put
হ্যাঁ।
this up. What did
ওই
Conte
so
say?
good ই বলছে, অটুকি বলছে। ভাই, তোমরা হাইলাইন খেলা বন্ধ করো, হইছে? এখন ডিফেন্ড করো। আরো ডিফেন্ডার নিয়ে আসো। শালারা আমার ক্লিন শিটটা রাখতে দিবি না, কুত্তার বাচ্চা। Don't you dare concede. Jouez votre position.
Oh my
That also
fucking God.
includes defending astutely.
আমরা রাহুল ভাই কমেন্টে যাই জন স্টোনস আরসিএম কেডিবি সিডিএম পেপ মাস্টার ক্লাস ইয়েস আমি দেখতেছি না সো রাহুল ভাই বলতেছে still if you know anything about Everton then you know why they won't get anything out of this game. That is true.
Hey, Rahul is a Liverpool fan, so Everton
না
নিয়ে
that I
bias.
mean
This is like the
Everton এর
game.
biasের ব্যাপার না
না, আমি বলি, this is like the game for Rahul where he's like দুইটা or most hated teams, ঠিক আছে, যে if there was a way that both could lose, তাহলে ও খুব খুশি হতো। That's not happening.
wait where did he Conte কমেন্টটা
Shahnoor ভাই, you know me, কিসের ভাই তনয় ভাই, মানে আমি তো বলি না আপনারটা ফেক প্রোফাইল, আমি বলছি যে আপনারটা রিয়েল, কিন্তু নুসায়ের বলতেছে যে আপনারটা ফেক। নুসায়ের ধরেন। ব্রেকিং ঈশান কিষান আফটার হি, আসলে তাই, এটা অবশ্য ফুটবল না, বাট
still I mean
সাগর 65% chance again another European team is going to win. হ্যাঁ, of course, the World Cup.
Not 65. I mean, who else is gonna win? Europe or South America ছাড়া nobody else wins. Oh my God.
Hey!
আর বলতে মনে বলতেছে I have always been with Cristiano.
রোমানের পুরা স্টেটমেন্টটা দেখতে হবে, ঠিক আছে? আমি তো টুইটারে ঢুকি না অনেকক্ষণ ধরে। হ্যাঁ,
let me just put this up.
ইউনাইটেড ফ্যানগুলি জ্ঞান শুরু করে দিছে যে ক্লিয়ার পেনাল্টি। I thought
official statement of club statement Chelsea website এ।
হ্যাঁ, statement from club owner. Someone explain.
This is nothing else. I mean, বলতেছে basically যে during my 20 একটু কি স্টেটমেন্টটা মারভুজ মুন্না পুরোটাই দিছে।
হ্যাঁ, বাট এটা পুরোটা আসতেছে না তো, যে wait, let me see if I can
it's on their club website.
হ্যাঁ,
just
acha, wait, hold on a sec. Now I'm trying to give you the shorter version so that people can understand. এমনি copy paste করে দিয়ে in a way that nobody will understand, এটা দিয়ে হবে না। See, this guy, this person called CFC Felix has
you just say Felix.
হ্যাঁ, Joao Felix যেরকম, but
it's Joao Felix. It's just
Joao Felix. No,
Joao Felix না Joao Felix.
No, it's not Felix. It's Felix because he has the thing on top of his E. You don't know the pronunciation.
I don't know
Portuguese
pronunciations. Yeah. I don't know this pronunciation.
Portuguese,
I'm not
man. Joga bonito. Yeah. There are two kinds of Portuguese, by the way. Brazilian,
I know that.
And the Portuguese.
Yeah, I know that.
Felix's comment is, if I'm understanding Abramovich's statement correctly, what he's doing is an incredibly gracious thing. He's basically giving the controls of the club to people that he trusts, so that if something happens to him, it doesn't affect the club. during my I have always viewed so build for the future while also playing a positive role in I have always taken decisions with the club's best interest at heart. I remain committed to these values. That is why I am today giving the trustees of Chelsea's charitable foundation the stewardship and care of Chelsea FC. I believe that currently they are in the best position to look after the interests of the club, players, staff, and fans. I'm actually almost emotional seeing this statement because man man really cares about Chelsea and he doesn't want to give it to some other owner. He wants to give it to people that
He
really care
doesn't
about
want
the
to
club.
sell the club. He loves the club.
Yeah, I think what this means is that Chelsea কিছু fans আছে that own shares যেটা আর্সেনালের ছিল before the Kroenkes took all of it, and he's giving it to them, and he's like, you guys own it, and you guys take the decisions together as
I
fans,
think
and you guys
board
sack
of,
the coach every year.
I mean, he has a board of trustees. I think he has a board of
Yeah.
trustees, so they'll make decisions from now on. Uh,
Yeah.
I, I, I I think this does affect Chelsea, but উম, ওদের ওদের তো মেইন জিনিসটা হচ্ছে যে ওদের টাকা পয়সাটা এখন কোথা থেকে আসবে, টাকা পয়সাটা তো এখন আসবেই, রোমান এব্রামোভিচের ব্যাংক অ্যাকাউন্ট থেকে তো টাকাটা আসবে যতটুকু যা মনে হয়।
Hmm.
So I don't think Chelsea fans have got anything to worry about. I
Yeah,
mean, you're still
that-
gonna sack every manager under the sun. You're still gonna buy every attacker under the sun, and you're gonna make them shit. So yeah, the cycle will carry on. You're gonna buy a 100 million striker, and then he's gonna turn into a 50. Sorry, not 50, 20 million striker.
এই যে রাহুল বলতেছে যে this is such a strategic move from Roman to fend off the Britain government. Nice thing. সবাই আর কি এটা নিয়ে breaking end of Chelsea.
I mean,
I don't think it's the end of Chelsea. No.
Abramovich, I mean, you can't really force him to sell Chelsea. You can't really force him to sell Chelsea.
চাম্মাক চাল্লো বানায় দিছে রাহুল অ্যালেক্স ইওবি কিন্তু আজকে মানে he turned into Iwobiño. Put some respect on that man's name. Our academy boy, ঠিক আছে? Our academy boy plays for your club. We are very proud, sir. Yeah.
Chammak Cancelo.
Chammak Cancelo. Or Cancelo, yeah. Shahnoor is right. Leopard is agile and leopards are clever like 90.
Yes, but they do not change their color or something. That is what Shahnoor Bhai said.
Yeah. There's some song where leopards don't change their color.
Yeah. There's a thing that leopards don't change their color. It because somebody doesn't change his characteristics or something like that. That doesn't really go with Neymar.
Real Madrid their first half ki hoy 8 games in a row without a goal in the first half for Real Madrid. We need a Real Madrid fan to discuss this, but they don't play Juego
we'll
yeah, so the level of dominance is less. They're managed by a dinosaur. So even though they have all the devastation up front in the world in the name of Vinicius Jr., oh, he's such a player. And I really like Rodrigo as well. I really like Rodrigo. I love the combo of Vinicius.
ওরা আরেকজনের কিল ছিল রাইনিয়ার তো এখন অবস্থা খারাপ।
Rainier Jesus, and then also Benzema. That trio, man, is so good. And also just behind them, if you can
that team is
if you have Cruz and if you have Modric and you have what's his name or Namke, Cruz and Modric speak when you're needed. Nusayer, Cruz and Modric lage khele ke Casemiro.
I was charging my phone.
Oh, acha. So yeah, Cruz, Modric, and Casemiro, they're the ones that really make that midfield tick. Most balanced midfield in world football. Most balanced, most complete midfield in world football. And then back four take too weak, like compared to what they had under Ramos and also Varane. But Militao is very good. Militao.
He's decent.
The other CB that came from Bayern reject ta. He can play as a good left back, but not sure about his CB ability.
Alaba is very good. Come on.
Yeah, he's good, but as a CB isn't his natural or best position. So
he doesn't really have a natural position anymore. ও মিডফিল্ডে খেলে তো কিসের জন্য কত অস্ট্রিয়ার জন্য মিডফিল্ডে খেলে।
Who has a better future, Vinicius Jr. or Martinelli? Acha, Faisal Imran, I'm going to be very biased and say Martinelli, but
Vinicius Jr. It's going to be Vinicius Jr.
Is or player taking on ability. He can take on 3 players. Can dribble pass. He's got pace and devastation.
The thing here is this is gonna
But
sound.
I personally feel that Martinelli is a better finisher, and Martinelli is going to develop as a more well-rounded finisher, goal scorer than Vinicius. Vinicius is always going to have that devastation in front of goal. Like it's like if you compare Hazard and Salah, Martinelli is going to be Salah, and Vinicius is going to be Hazard, like peak Hazard, not this Hazard. Yeah. So yeah. Oh,
Oh
man,
my
I gave
God.
such a great example. I mean, EJ Kushi. I mean, EJ. Come
Yeah,
on,
that was
this
that was a that was a good that was a good example. That was good comparison. Yeah.
I want to skin Michael Keane. City got the champions luck this season. Kissu করার নাই এরকম ref blunder against it. Why is VAR there? Why is VAR there, man? I don't know why VAR is there. But Rahul, I'll be very honest. That looked like a pen. VAR 50-50 decisions always City for it. These Manchester clubs, man. We always get the wrong end of the stick against these Manchester clubs. And when we're playing Liverpool at Anfield, this Anfield tax and this Manchester club tax, it needs to go. A Pep and Klopp যে কি পরিমাণ রেফের ফেভার পায়, and even United especially ওদের টাইমে অনেক বেশি ফেভার পাইতো, এখন দেখা যাক কত to keep under Ragnick. But these, oh man, I'm sick and tired of it. But
ওকে
yeah.
মশা খায়া ফালাই দিতেছে।
Why don't you like kill some of these mosquitoes? তোর ছাদ আর আমার মানে তোর সিলিং এ যে ডিজাইন করা না, আমার সিলিং এ সেম ডিজাইন, only difference is তোর সিলিং এর ওই সাইডে কিচ্ছু নাই, আমার সিলিং এর ওই চার সাইড হচ্ছে লাইটের জন্য ফুটা।
Sorry,
তোর ওই মাঝখানে কর্নারের যে জিনিসটা আছে না, I don't know, you have this thing, so এখানে লাইটের জন্য ফুটা। I don't know why yours doesn't have anything. Like why is there?
I mean, there should be something. There should be. I mean, if কোনো light দিত না, but
yeah, there should be some. Shahnoor and Ankur বলছে Messi is the king of football, so he's the lion. Acha, Ronaldo goes for goals just like a tiger. Neymar is sharp, bold, and also smart like leopards. Mbappe is a dangerous attacker, takes actions like a... See, our explanation was like spot on. I deserve a round of applause, or a cookie or something.
You got your juego de position, okay? You got your juego de position.
Give me my pending treat, all right? My explanation was so spot on.
Okay, I will, okay? Okay, I will.
Cristiano is he's at VAR. Cristiano. That makes sense. Who is currently the most overrated youngster?
This is a very good question.
আমার কাছে তো লাগে ম্যান ইউনাইটেডের বেশ কয়েকটা, কোনটা বাইচা কোনটা বলবো,
ওরা গ্রিনউড যাওয়ার পর এখন এলাঙ্গারে উঠাইতেছে তো
না অ্যান্থনি এলাঙ্গা ইজ দ্য ফিউচার আন্ডার র্যাগনিক, বাট ওই যে আরেকটা আছে না অনেক টাকা দিয়ে
ওদের র্যাগনিক ইজ দ্য ফিউচার।
ওয়েট, you guys need to understand, অনেক টাকা দিয়ে ডর্টমুন্ড থেকে একটা প্লেয়ার কিনে আনছে, ভাবছে উইঙ্গার, কিন্তু ও কিন্তু আসলে ইজ বেটার অফ অ্যাজ আ সিএম। ঠিক আছে, you could have like a Renato Sanchez type effect without the pace আর কি, but yeah, well, Jadon Sancho is not an 80 million player. He's so overrated. People were saying that Sancho is gonna be like the main right winger for England over Saka. Are you kidding me? Have you seen?
Okay, Jadon Sancho's last season at Dortmund, he was world class. Okay, he was world class.
Yeah, sure he was. Bundesliga and world class are two things that don't go.
But he was very good for England as well. England je khelchilo tabore. I mean, okay, I can't really take anything else. I mean, Dortmund, you're not really giving me a lot to work with. Okay,
if you consider England and
okay, we have Rahul by joining with us. Rahul by
Sheikh Ref Chester City with another steal. Wolves are shut Arsenal, Man City. Everton 3 games. VAR has won them.
Yeah. Not just VAR, but man, they win every single 50-50 decision.
Every one of them this season. Everyone.
And
it's the bias has to stop.
City, every game, they make like all these tactical fouls that
they don't get yellow
given.
cards.
Yeah, my goodness, like ওটা আর্সেনাল হলে yellow red, মানে একসাথে পারলে দুইটা yellow.
আচ্ছা, look at the penalty that Moutinho against it দিছিল ম্যান সিটির আগে, which আরো উপরে রাখছে, আর্মপিটে রাখছিল। এটা হাতে লাগছে, এটাও দেয় নাই। মানে you have the bias is real this season.
is
Must
so
be said.
crazy.
Must be said.
And
I
I
feel
mean,
sorry
not
for
just this
Liverpool
season,
fans.
অনেক season ধরেই তো there's been a bias. I think,
Yeah.
personally think. I mean,
Yeah.
লিভারপুলের সাথে ছিল কিছু। I mean, হইতে পারে যে this is because they are currently the best team. I think এর জন্য হইতে
No,
পারে।
I mean, I think this makes no sense. How can every 50-50 go in one team's favor? Whereas,
Because
এখানে
they're the silverbacks of the Premier League, man. Pep and Klopp, they control the refs. They're the silverbacks. Like Klopp, especially.
no,
Klopp,
they are doing now what Sir Alex used to do.
exactly, yeah. The
It's true.
Costa
That
game,
is true.
fuck this ref. Dude, every game that I see as an Arsenal, আমাদের লাস্ট ম্যাচে একদম ফার্স্ট ওর সেকেন্ড মিনিটে মার্টিনেলি কে লাইক ওই যে বার্সা থেকে একটা রিজেক্ট আসছে না, অনেক টাকা দিয়ে কিনে নিছে উলভস, ওইটা এসে জাস্ট উড়াই দিছে। হিজ ক্যারিয়ার গট রুইন্ড বাই আলফনসো ডেভিস ইন দ্য চ্যাম্পিয়ন্স লিগ। পরে
Oh yeah. Who is there?
আরে
Nelson Semedo.
হ্যাঁ সেমিডো, হ্যাঁ সেমিডো লাইক লিটারালি উড়াই দিছিল মার্টিনেলিকে, কিচ্ছু দেয় নাই। they didn't even check in VAR, and then আর্সেনালের এগেইনস্টে একটা অফসাইড গোল দিছে উলভস, they were like checking 3 4 5 times এটা কি কোনো ভাবে অনসাইড, ইজ ক্লিয়ার অফসাইড, তিন চারজন উলভসের প্লেয়ার অফসাইড।
I mean, আর্সেনালের সাথে এইটা হয়ে যেতেছে অনেক দিন ধরে।
There is a Twitter account, হ্যাঁ, যে did VAR or the referee get this decision wrong, and ওইখানে ম্যাক্সিমামই দেখা যায় যে আর্সেনালের ম্যাচের আসতেছে, ঠিক আছে। এন্ড পরে কালকে সে কমেন্ট করছে তার একটা ভিডিও স্ট্রাইক খাওয়ার পরে যে at this moment it's not even funny, like পুরো আর্সেনালের কম্পাইলেশন দিয়ে ভর্তি হয়ে যাচ্ছে যে every time an Arsenal match happens it's like some decision or the other goes against us, and it's just something that we have to live with.
So
also.
did you guys
In
read
fact,
the Chelsea statement?
yeah,
By
we did.
Mr.
That
Abramovich?
happened about 20 minutes ago.
So basically,
yeah.
I
Go
think
ahead.
he's gonna let the Bruce Buck, Emma Hayes, and the charitable foundation run the club until things quiet down. He's just gonna be a silent owner. So if let's say things blow up and this war continues, and the British government gives harsh sanctions to Russians, especially those who helped elect Putin. So
I mean, he is Putin's অনেক বড় তো একটা অনেক বড় একটা
he's not, as far as I know, he's not in talking terms with Putin for 4 or 5 years, but when he was elected, Roman was one of his main what's the word,
associates. Yes, he's a major associate of Putin. Although documents probably leak হইছে যে he is he had been helping with Putin with some of the things, financing course and stuff. I mean,
I'm sure. I don't know. Like
he has some shady things going on.
All the like even the American billionaires, Man United, the won the Super Bowl last year, the guy Glazers, they funded George Bush as well, and also helped George Bush. Either way, man, what I'm saying is, but right now, as far as I know, last 4 or 5 years, he's not in touch with Putin. That won't matter, because if you had any connection with Putin, if the British government tries to put sanctions, they will put it on anybody who's been in any kind of contact with Putin. So any Russian who's have done business with Putin. So, but that being said, that is like depending on where the war goes. I think if the war goes badly, he will just sell it to the highest bidder or whoever bids for the club, or hopefully not an American, anyone but an American,
Daniel Ek buys the club, he turns them into a shit house. Best scenario ever.
No chance. But
wouldn't you love that? Daniel Ek buys it.
I honestly think
undercover agent হিসেবে কাজ করবে, he'll give us the best Chelsea players. He'll let us use their system, the academy system. Let us use the scouting range. Or the scout JJ বলবে যে this player is very good. He'll just phone up
Armando Broja.
Armando Broja for 5 million. Take it. You just take it. Okay, you just take it.
Let me, like, what I think will actually
Tino Livramento, you will give you for free. Okay, 5-year loan. Nothing. You don't have to play him. You don't have to do anything. Okay.
But what I think will
then the Chelsea manager is gonna be what? It's gonna be what? The wrong foot Pele.
Daniel Ek is not going to take over. But that being said, the club is under. Notun ekta ber hoyse. Fabricio just posted. Chelsea official position: the club is understood to be not for sale. Also, Roman Abramovich is still the owner. The decision to step back has been made to help and protect the club. So basically, he will let the charitable foundation run the club until things quiet down, and then he will take a step back into the club, which I think is what his plan is. I don't think he wants to sell. Or যদি sell করতে যাইতো, he probably wouldn't have taken this step. He would have already sanctioned, sounded out the potential
He
highest
loves the
bidders.
club. He loves Chelsea. He loves Chelsea. That is true. He loves Chelsea a lot.
So I don't. My thing is, I think he's going to give it to his son at one point. He was already sort of preparing his son. অনেকদিন ধরে. So I think that's what will happen. But we'll see. ওটা এখনো হইল না, ওটা 1-2 বছর লাগবে। এখন right now for the next coming months, he's just going to step back because যুদ্ধ হচ্ছে. It's not a good look for a guy who was so close to Putin to be, running your club. It just looks bad. From a political perspective, from a PR perspective, and already the media has been using this to sort of,
I mean, they have been beating him with a stick. They have been. I mean, Putin উপর অনেক Putin না যে issue উপর, sorry. As soon as the war started,
the media has been out.
Yeah, the question was, will Abramovich be allowed to own Chelsea? That was one of the first questions that came to people's mind. That is sad. That is sad as well. That is really actually sad. But that is true.
That shows a lot of things. Jealousy as well. Opposition fans, they just want Abramovich to leave. But I don't think that's gonna happen. But at the same time, let's get back to the Man City thing. I cannot, how can you have a title race when the refs are like, other teams don't get decisions? Like Shahnoor knows it. Like, we don't get decisions. Arsenal final, Chelsea final. Some teams don't get decisions, where some teams they keep getting decisions.
We get negative decisions. We get minus decisions. Some other decisions. I mean, what was the most absurd decision was to award Martinelli 2 yellow cards in the same passage.
That was pretty bad. Yeah, and Amateur against Brighton against it, there were a lot of handballs there, and there were some penalty shouts. It just, it's not surprising.
You should bring back Didier Drogba. Didier Drogba against Barcelona.
No. Again, like, why do people do the dark cards? Because the refs, ওদের referee কন করার জন্য এগুলো করে.
No,
and some of our players
disgrace.
Some of our players don't dive. They're not. No, they dive, but they're not masters of the dark art. Man City are masters of the dark art. They get away with these things. They know how to get these type of decisions.
Shahnoor bhai has been real quiet since we started talking about the dark side of Juego de Position.
No, there is no dark side of Juego de Position.
There is a dark side. Of course there is. There absolutely is.
The only thing that Juego de Position will bring on the football world is the dark side.
The dark side. The Undertaker would be proud of Man City's tech.
May the force be with Gegenpress. Okay, may the force be with Gegenpress. আমরা কয়েকটা কমেন্ট নিয়ে নেই। আতুল মেরাজ ভাই বলতেছে আমাদের ছোট সদস্য বিস্কুট, that is true. Where is বিস্কুট, জানো ভাই?
So Biscuit is currently in another house because আমাদের তো এখন দুইটা বাসা, so Biscuit is with her mother.
ঋষভা আপুর সাথে?
Yeah.
This is why Shahnoor bhai has just been watching. এই জন্য Shahnoor bhai মনে শুকায় গেছে।
No, that's because I probably had COVID.
No, I recently I've started watching Narcos again. অনেকদিন দেখি নাই. I forgot about the whole Pablo Escobar thing, but I mean last দেখছিলাম যখন প্রথম বের হয়েছিল. So I'm and man, it's pretty intense.
Is Narcos good? Is Narcos, I mean, I know it's good.
Yeah, the original one. I mean, Mexico কথা বলতেছি. I'm talking about the one with Pablo Escobar. He's a very bad human being. That's all.
Pablo Escobar, I know. I mean, I watched Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad is magnificent. So.
Wow.
Hey, have you watched Vikings? Has anybody in the chat? Has anybody who's been being watched Vikings? Okay, I love Vikings.
Is Vikings the one with that blonde girl and the guy who's looks like a rock star? কি জানি নাম? ওটা কি Vikings নাম নাকি?
Travis Fimmel. I mean, he is the Viking guy. I mean,
yeah. He's the guy. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen the first 2-3 seasons. Only তারপর আমি দেখি নাই.
I love the Vikings. I mean, okay, আমরা কমেডি চাই সাগর আমি বলতেছি Nusayer give Shahnoor a treat. Yeah, we will.
আচ্ছা, did you guys see
দেখা যাক।
Ronaldo আজকে? Man, it was sad watching Ronaldo. Like it's
আমি তো
like
এটা নিয়ে this is what
he's
the
becoming human.
This is what
Like
the show is about. We really haven't talked about him. We will talk about him now. I've got his stats pulled up here on F. আমি
he's
Shahnoor
missing
বলছি
the chances
put
he
it
would
up on
eat for
F.
breakfast.
Okay,
He's missing
okay,
like he's missing a lot of chances. Like
I'm gonna
chances he would
send
eat
you the
for
link.
breakfast.
I'm gonna send Shahnoor the link for Messi and Ronaldo.
Beto
Shahnoor, take some
Yeah, they're
comments
both in the
while I put you the links.
they are both in noticeable decline. Like Messi has he's lost his pace completely. He's now more of a passer as well.
for me the difference between Messi and Ronaldo is Messi is not interested in playing for PSG. That's very clear. Ronaldo's trying, but
No.
Ronaldo's
It's
just
not
not
that.
there.
It's not that. I've seen Messi in the Champions League. He was trying. He's just not at the level he used to be.
That's true, but একটু তো decline হয়েছে, but not at the level of
একটু না,
Ronaldo.
অনেক decline হচ্ছে. If you look from last year, অনেক decline হচ্ছে. অনেক decline হচ্ছে Messi.
Okay.
Like the level of dribbling that he used to ধাম ধাম করে বের হয়ে যেতে পারতো.
নিচে
ওটা পারতেছে না. ও আগের মতো পারতেছে না.
these are the stats that we need. Yeah. For example, his
So
non-penalty goals. I
explain
mean,
these stats.
His playmaking. His playmaking is still phenomenal. I'll give him that. I've seen him. His passing, his dropping in between the lines and picking out Mbappe or Neymar. That stuff is still there. But that's not Messi. That was not just money. Oitao chilo, but that explosiveness, that ability to get away from 3-4 players and bend it into the top corner. এগুলো আর দেখতেছি না. এগুলো চলে গেছে.
okay, I'm gonna just explain these stats here. Non-penalty goals are non-penalty goals, and per 90 is per 90. I mean, you get the point. His non-penalty goals per 90 is 0.5, which is in the top 86%, which is good, not elite. His non-penalty XG is 0.51, which is again in the top 86%. Where is this? Where is this sound coming from?
Basically, what's elite is his playmaking.
Yeah, his playmaking is elite. His assists 0.43, top 99%. Non-penalty expected goals plus expected assists is 0.86, which is magnificent in the top 96%. His expected assists is XA is 0.35, top 99%. His pass completion rate is in the top 98%. His pass attempted as a forward is in the top 99%. Of his progressive passes 9.81 in the top 99. I mean, his playmaking, he's still an elite playmaker, and he's got 8 assists to show for it as well. So you can't really have anything about this. Shahnoor, can you change to his versus attacking midfielders, wingers?
No, but we have to be honest. But that is his playmaking. এটা বলতে হবে because maybe he's also lost a lot of his physical attributes or playmaking of focus.
উপরে Shahnoor bhai, উপরে, there should be একটু উপরে.
মানে if you're honest,
but
if you're an honest,
if
you're an honest fan of Messi who's been watching him for many years,
Whoa,
you know that he's in decline.
These are some crazy stats.
Yeah, I mean, look at these stats. He's still an elite player. He still is.
He's still an elite player. I think even Ronaldo's an elite finisher still, even though he's not playing like
let's
position.
See where Ronaldo is.
We gotta see Ronaldo.
Not as elite as Messi, I guess.
I mean, he has declined a lot. I mean, his non-penalty goal 0.5, top 86%, non-penalty XG 0.54, top 89%, which are top in a very good category. Okay,
nothing is in the 90s apart from shots.
Yeah, shots. He takes a lot of shots. He takes when his assists
pass completion is good. Pass completion is good. Progressive carries are good.
Progressive carries matter. But progressive passes are very bad. Only 76% these are bad.
By his standards, even Messi his standard, Messi হয়তো বা Ronaldo level decline শুরু করে নাই, but he's already on the decline stage. Whereas Ronaldo, I feel like
Messi, you could still make a case for him for being the best playmaker in Europe.
Tawhidul Islam বলছে it's last 365 days, not PSG stat.
Exactly.
Oh yes.
এই জন্যই তো if you count his Barca stats তাহলে তো এগুলো আসবেই.
Wait. Let me see how we can do that.
আমি একটু মানে জুম আউট করি or else আমি আসলে পেজের আগামাথা পাইতেছিলাম না সো
Thanks for that, তৌহিদুল ইসলাম, thanks for that. আমি খেয়াল
হ্যাঁ,
করি না এই জিনিসটা।
আচ্ছা
এই জন্যই তো ভাবছিলাম যে মেসির এত ভালো কেন। যে why are people talking about him? He's magnificent.
হ্যাঁ আচ্ছা প্যারিস সেন্ট জার্মান এটাতে কি পাবো নাকি অধুরো এটা তো
Okay,
পিএসজি তে
so
চলে গেছে
Chelsea have now through Sky Sports have reached made a statement. This is there is no Kave naki jani naam Kave
কাভে সোলেকল হ্যাঁ
I said this is Roman Abramovich's read of the current situation, and he is doing what he thinks is best for the club. There is no time frame on this. He's not involved in politics, and he's not involved with Vladimir Putin. Chelsea are horrified by what is happening in Ukraine. Yes. So he's basically taking himself out of the heat and sort of trying to protect the club as well. He knows that there's a lot of heat on him, obviously, and he's trying to distance himself, Arki, until basically the flames go down. I think Putin has basically put Russia. He has thrown Russia in the mud. Anyone who's a Russian now, anyone who's a Russian now will be extremely. They will be looked at.
I don't understand how they agreed to this.
They didn't. They didn't. There are
What do you mean they? You think
there are
what
protests
Putin,
going on?
Do you think Putin gives a damn who agrees to this? He's a dictator. He will do what he wants, man.
He's gonna lose his position very soon.
He's a dictator. He's a dictator. He's worth 120 billion. He has one of the largest army forces in the world. He's not losing anything. Economically, Russia will suffer, but Putin wants to reunite the Soviet. Political China, but he wants to reunite the Soviet Union. So his plan is that. That's his aim.
I read about a lot. I mean,
and what he doesn't want Ukraine to, NATO
join NATO. He doesn't want Ukraine to join NATO.
He doesn't want them to be influenced by the West, basically. So
he doesn't want any one of the former Soviet states to be influenced by the West. This is why they have these tiny, and not enclaves, these tiny states or regions where there are pro-Russian stuff going on. For example, Moldova, Transnistria, they are pro-Russian. Then you have the Donbas region in Ukraine, they are pro-Russian. These are the things. I mean, they are backed by Russia, they're funded by Russia, and these people, they want to get back into Russia because they are Russian people, they are Putin's people, and they want to get back into the Soviet Union. They want to bring Soviet Union back, and this is how Putin is justifying his war by saying that we want to give independence to the Donbas region, but he really doesn't give a shit about the Donbas region. He just wants all of Ukraine. He just wants all of this former Soviet Union to come back. He wants Belarus as well. Belarusian president. Who is the Belarusian president? Lukashenko or something.
But he's like Shahnoor said, he is extremely unpopular amongst Russians.
It's Lukashenko, Alexander Lukashenko.
Russians don't like him. Russians don't like him.
Yeah, nobody really likes him. But the government system could different though. This is why he gets away with these things, and he will continue to get away with these things because he has one of the probably the second biggest army in the world. So
I'm into we've gone very dark political. Yeah, I think back to football. এখানে অবশ্যই
I don't know how to put up Messi stats. Shit, Messi এই সিজনের স্ট্যাটস গুলো পাইতেছে না।
Hey, because I didn't use that site, so I'm your site.
I'm a bit surprised. Yeah, everything is 9. Messi cannot be 90 in everything this season.
Oh yeah, got him. Shahnoor bhai, get back to the website. Got it.
That's all right. So Sadat Oni bolche you should watch Narcos
Mexico.
Okay. Ami Rahul comment দিব. I don't know if you guys have seen the face of Craig Pawson when Kane scored the winner last week. That fucker was literally crying.
Who?
Craig Pawson.
Oh, the referee.
Craig Pawson was সাথে. He was. Faisal Did Arteta succeed to make a leadership core among the youngsters? We have not yet, but ডিফেন্সে কিছু কিছু প্লেয়ার্স লাইক র্যামসডেল, হোয়াইট,
আমাদের কয়েকটা লিডার্স বের হইতেছে তো
ওডেগার্ড, yeah.
লেনো
Odegaard?
রামসডেল ইজ দ্য লিডার তারপরে
There's a difference
Not-
between a shit. There's a difference between a shithouser and a leader.
Right.
Ramsdale is a bit like Rudiger. He's a shithouser. He's not a
Shithouser,
leader.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
a difference.
True.
Leader, I think maybe Tomiyasu could be a leader. I think he has that potential.
White.
Nah, White is too soft for me. He
White
might be
is a
efficient.
soft man.
Kieran Tierney, we should be honest.
Tierney is the
should be
captain.
honest.
Tierney is the
Tierney
next
could
to
be,
line
yeah. Tierney
captain,
could
yeah.
be, yeah.
Tierney should
Tierney
be
is the
captain.
next to line. Oh, so defense are, you know.
You should
And,
really put this Messi stats, Shahnoor bhai. These, I mean, these will horrify you.
So budget.
These will horrify you.
Where is the message? I don't see it.
I mean, no. It is the same website. I mean, go to the website. I'll show you how to put them up.
Oh, acha, you. Fuck, man. I'm like, you send me the link. I'm just gonna click on it.
Yeah, that
and
isn't
there
that
we go.
easy.
All right, fine.
I mean, I can do that, but I won't.
I'm like waiting for your message. Okay. All right. So yeah, we're back here in this website, which looks very complex.
Okay, go to the scouting report. The scouting report, you know? The scouting report. Yeah, here.
এখানে
Yeah, ওইখানে এই যে পাশে scouting
Oh
report.
yeah, found it.
Put up League One, just League One.
League. All right.
League One.
Acha, these are horrifying stats.
These are horrifying stats.
Zoom in, girl.
Messi's
Zoom in.
finished, man.
Messi is finished.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
he's fucking
he's
finished.
finished. He's in decline. I'm the Bullam. He's in decline, man. He's
My
declining.
God.
He's declining
Ronaldo-টা দেখি, wait.
He's
Ronaldo-টা
declining
দেখি।
faster than
Ronaldo is
Ronaldo.
better than Messi.
তাই না?
Currently, he probably is.
Better than Messi.
Right now, he
Yeah.
probably is.
Both of them look pretty bad though.
But Ronaldo is
Messi
better
is
than Messi. Who would have
Oh
thought?
my
Messi is
God.
done.
No, I mean Messi's been having a bad season. Like this is Willian level. Like no offense, Willian যখন Arsenal গেছিল,
William for Arsenal.
Look at this. His goal 0.15 in the top 37%.
He's assists
Hi.
99.
Assists are still high. His
ওইগুলো, ওই আর কি।
assists তারপরে what his non-penalty XG
Yellow
or
card
XG
দিল।
অনেক high. আচ্ছা ওর XG অনেক high. So that means that he's just not getting the rub of the green. His XGs are
That
অনেক
means
higher.
that his finishing is crap.
He's finishing his shit. Yeah, that means he's finishing his shit.
এগুলি দেখায় না মেসির, এগুলি দেখলে চোখ নষ্ট হয়ে যাবে। মেসি is
আচ্ছা ওর কিন্তু এই যে ওর নন পেনাল্টি XG আর XA কিন্তু অনেক ভালো।
হ্যাঁ।
He's still a good player. He's just having shit luck.
No, it's not luck. It's not luck.
No, it is. I mean, look at his XG. His expected goals are what 0.48. So that is in the top 93%.
How is that? How is if his XG is good, then his finishing is horrible.
No, that doesn't necessarily mean his finishing
I mean,
is horrible. That also means that
এটা যদি টিমো ওয়ার্নার থাকতো, the thing would be very different.
I mean, we could put up Timo Werner. We could put up Timo Werner.
No need, please don't. There's no need to torture me.
Timo Werner, the difference between I think Messi and Messi.
Look at his passing. Look at his passing. Look at
Yeah.
Messi's passing. নিচে আছে আরো নিচে।
আচ্ছা।
নিচে। I mean, Messi fans. My eyes are bleeding.
Oh, acha. Oh, his passing is elite.
His passings are elite. His passing
আমি তো
is
বললাম
elite.
his playmaking is still absolutely elite. But beyond that, ওর আগে যে একটা explosive pace ছিল, dribbling এর যে একটা দুই তিন জনকে কাটায় বের হয়ে he would hit it with his left foot. ওইটা চলে গেছে, ফিনিশিং একটু কমে গেছে, ফ্রি কিক একটু কমে গেছে, আর ওই জিগজ্যাগ মুভমেন্ট একটু কমে গেছে।
Or shot creation or playmaking is still elite. Your playmaking still elite.
He grew up in Barcelona.
Let's see with Ronaldo. Ronaldo কিন্তু we have to realize that Ronaldo হচ্ছে এখানে
Ronaldo has played more
খালি ফরওয়ার্ডস এর সাথেই করায়, whereas মেসির দুইটা অপশন আছে। মেসির কিন্তু you can compare with attacking mid winger and forwards as well. So
Messi has played in two positions. Ronaldo just একটা পজিশনে খেলছে and he's got 0.46 goals. Okay.
মেসি কিন্তু among forwards ওর পাসিং আরো বেটার স্ট্যাটস দিচ্ছে,
He's elite.
বাট শুটিং একেবারেই নাই আর কি।
Yeah, তো গোল দিতেছে না, ও জাস্ট বানাই দিতেছে।
This is Ronaldo, by the way, huh?
This
Among
Ronaldo.
forwards. So
Assist আর
penalty kicks made and এইটাতে 90 প্লাস, আর কিসে আছে
ওর
XG
এক্সজি তো রেস,
পেনাল্টো না,
ওর এক্সজি মেসির থেকে কম, ওর এক্সজি মেসির থেকে 0.1% কম।
that's not surprising because Man United অনেকদিন ধরে they were not creating a lot of chances. Now they are though. They are creating enough chances.
ওর
He's wasting
এক্সজি
a lot
মেসির থেকে কম, আর ওর এক্সপেক্টেড গোলস পার আর এক্সপেক্টেড অ্যাসিস্ট এটাও মেসির
Did you
থেকে
guys see
অনেক।
the game against Watford? The amount of chances that
Dude,
Ronaldo
আমি
alone
ওয়াটফোর্ডের
wasted.
সাথে ম্যাচটা দেখার
পাঁচটা-
পরে আমি মানে পোস্ট দিছি রোনাল্ডোকে নিয়ে যে এইটা যদি if that is the state of him and the amount of chances like অন্যরা মিস করতেছে, and I think when you're like, I know Ronaldo's not the best player in the team, but he's like a leader, he's like a talisman, মানে he's the guy that others will get confidence from.
But
When
who's
he's
better?
doing that,
Who's better than Ronaldo in that team right now? I would say maybe, arguably, Pogba at his best day.
ওকে আতুমের আজকে টিমো ওয়ার্নার স্টার দেখতে চাইতেছে, ওর মনে হয় মেসির সাথে কম্পেয়ার করতে চাইতেছে টিমো ওয়ার্নার।
না থাক ওটা বাদে, but yeah, as Rahul you were saying, yeah, Pogba,
No one is saying Timo Werner is as good as Messi.
yeah,
Calm down.
Pogba, Bruno.
I mean, he wants to see them.
Rahul first যখন উইলিয়ান বললাম লাইক আচ্ছা না, বাট না মেসি পাসিং এখন আছে, বাট Pogba and Bruno, I would say these are two players that are definitely
Bruno's like Hollywood FC, man. He's just always looking for the killer pass.
Yeah, that
gives it away too many
pass.
times.
Yeah, he loses
he's a bit careless with the ball, but yeah, they are more in their prime, obviously. I agree.
But all of the youngsters, like the ones that are supposed to be
I like Ilanga. I like Rashford to decline করতেছে, but
yeah,
Ilanga
exactly.
is
Rashford this season is nothing, মানে ও কিচ্ছু করতেছে না এই সিজনে।
Nothing বলবো না, but he's মানে in decline আর কি। Nothing বলবো না, I mean, he's just having a very bad,
he shouldn't be in
by
decline
his standards.
He's a young player. I mean
bad season. He's having a bad season. He's having a very bad season.
He is, yeah. Because United have so many forwards and so much attacking talent. It makes no sense how they can't score against the worst defense in the Premier League, or the second worst defense in the Premier League.
Leeds has the worst defense easily. You see Leeds?
Leeds are
Bielsa ball, my god, man. Pura skull face beside Bielsa. মানে কি করে, মানে এর কি
-31.
It's like playing, মানে অনেক মানুষ ফিফা খেলে না, বাচ্চারা অনেক সময় ফিফা খেলতে আসে, ওরা অ্যামেচুরে খেলতে হয় কারণ জীবনের কন্ট্রোলার ধরে নাই, বা ওরকম টাইপ। মানে লিডসের ডিফেন্স দেখে আমার মনে হয় ইট ওয়াজ সো ব্যাড।
আসলে সবচেয়ে বেশি গোলস ফর এন্ড গোলস এগেইনস্টে দেখি নরউইচ খাইছে 55টা গোল, 55 গোলস, and Leeds খাইছে 60টা গোল।
60.
Yeah, Watford have
as soon as they concede, they have conceded. Okay, Leeds defense is worsening as of the last, let's say, since January. So last 3-4 games they're conceding like 3-4 goals on average.
That's crazy. They মানে এই স্পার্সের সাথে for instance they conceded the goal so easily. Matt Doherty scored, man. Can you imagine? Matt Doherty scored. I mean, I have nothing to say. এত খারাপ অবস্থা লিডসের, and you're right, like this Bielsa guy is a dinosaur right now.
He is. You can't just be like, I play a possession-based football and in defense I man mark. Every game একই জিনিস. What happens when you have injuries? Same thing. It's not.
He got a lot of injuries this season.
But who
he
cares?
got a lot of injuries.
You need to have variety. The best have variety. Pep Guardiola last season started playing with.
They can afford
Pep. He used to never do that.
Leeds cannot really afford Pep. The thing is, Leeds don't buy.
একটু just add করি যে since we're on about this, Everton যে স্টাইলে খেলে, we just watched this game, right? Everton play a style যেটা কিন্তু পেপের জন্য প্রবলেম হয়, and not just the style but the players that they have, the profiles, the likes of Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison, if they can play Yerry Mina as well, all these tall guys, because JDP involves a lot of crossing as well. And if you're crossing against players that are taller than you and better aerially, তখন কিন্তু problem because ওই যে রাহুল আমাদের গ্রুপে যেরকম লিখছে যে 5'7" বার্নার্ডো সিলভাকে ক্রস করতেছে, that's never gonna work.
No, it does work because it's the ratio of crossing that tires the defense. Generally, Liverpool করে cross করতেই থাকে, at one point you get tired.
Yeah,
so
because
that's
মাঝখানে চিন্তা করতেছে যে বার্সা তো ক্রস করে কেন, বার্সা ক্রস করতেছে to Luke de Jong, and de Jong কে মানে they weren't getting it, so that is part of
that is the why. That is why use advancing fullbacks. That is also part of Conte's game. সারাক্ষণ তো
yeah, it is
wing back গুলোকে সামনে রাখে cross না দেখে cross করে ওরা।
yeah,
Victor
that
Moses
is part of Conte's game.
অর্ধেক টাইম আমাদের জন্য গোল করছিল না দেখে, মানে he would just না দেখে মেরে দিত, and it would just something would happen in the box.
And
it's a part of the
also,
tactic.
Yeah.
Sir Alex used to do it like Sir Alex do it all the time with Anthony Valencia. Just side ke cross করতেই থাকতো।
যাও মানে হবে কারো গায়ে লেগে। I saw did you see the goal that United conceded direct cross থেকে? I think it was
that was a delicious wing play by Lodi, I think.
No, Rodrigo.
These mosquitoes are gonna kill me actually.
কোনটা কার against who? Leeds বলতেছো?
হ্যাঁ, Leeds against United.
No, I'm talking about Atletico Madrid. Champions League.
Oh, আচ্ছা। হ্যাঁ.
That cross one, you can't really defend that cross. That's just it's an undefendable cross. But yeah, to be fair to Ragnick, he doesn't lose that many games. He does draw, but he doesn't lose that many games. He's lost like once only. But for whatever reason, he's made them a lot more resilient, but finishing has gone down, even though they're creating more chances. It's very strange.
Yeah. Acha, I've got a question that for you, Rahul, as well. So if you were to, because obviously City are probably the best club in the world right now. I mean,
they're the best. Of course, when the referees are on your side, it's very easily the best club in the world.
But
I mean, like Liverpool are close though. Liverpool are what, with one game in hand. I mean,
that's a different topic. ওটা আমরা আসবো একটু পরে. But my question was that when you look at the two teams, Aubameyang went from Arsenal to Barcelona. So and he's scoring again. Why do you think that is? Like, is it because of the La Liga?
It's a mixture of two things. Barca, the way they press and the way they play football is a bit more relaxed than the way Arteta wants to play. More, sure, you might say that both like to play possession based, but Arteta is more conservative. He's more conservative. He's more conservative. He likes to he likes clean sheets.
Yeah.
Whereas with Xavi, I think he likes his wingers to express
have
themselves.
The minerals to keep clean sheets, man.
Eta was but he also doesn't play like that. Like ideally he would like more clean sheets, but I'm sure ওটার জন্য সামার ওদের কিনাকিনি করতে হবে ডিফেন্সে। কিন্তু what he wanted, কিন্তু ওর ইন্টারভিউ গুলো সবসময় বলছে I want wingers.
Yeah.
He got like 3 or 4 new wingers, and he got a striker, Aubameyang. And the way they play, it suits Aubameyang, especially away from home. Counter attack goal করার চান্স থাকবে।
Yes.
Space থাকে। At Camp Nou would be a little bit more difficult because boxer মতো সবাই বসে থাকে, it's it's more about that little movement.
Oba wasn't suiting our style this season is because আমরা এই season we've gone more possession based.
I mean, the thing is, I mean,
the way you guys play is also
more possession based.
You guys play. The possession that you guys are trying to play is more similar to the way Tuchel likes to play possession. It's more about controlling the game rather than winning the game.
Yeah, I could
and
say
that. By controlling the game, you have those chances, and then you score. But then you know that you're in such control of the game that you will not concede.
Yeah.
So you have
for
that.
instance, I'll give you an example. The last game against Wolves, right? We concede because of our own defensive mistakes. Silly from Gabriel to do that, and he has that in his game.
And possession-based teams, majority of the goals they concede are individual
errors,
moments.
Yeah. And then for the rest of the game, we are like literally dominating. At first, we looked very lethargic.
I have to be honest. Second half, Arsenal, the performance they deserved. But I feel like the amount of opportunities that Wolves had, and And also, when Wolves were attacking, they were causing Arsenal problems.
Problems. Yeah,
They
they were
became very
causing.
cowardly in the end. They started
Yeah.
time wasting with 40 minutes left
Yeah,
on the
and
clock.
that's exactly why they conceded the second goal, because
Huh.
the ref doesn't give 6 extra minutes if Wolves doesn't
Hmm.
waste so much time.
Yeah,
And they
like for
started time
example,
wasting.
you can play a low block and still be not time wasting. Look at the way
Hmm.
Watford did it. They didn't time waste. There
No,
were only 3 added minutes, so they got to
but Wolves, like if someone better than Lacazette plays up top for Arsenal, because Lacazette had like 8 shots or something and he scored
But you have
three.
to
He
understand,
scored
Shardul,
one.
well, Vlahovic would have been amazing. Jay খেলা দিচ্ছে এখন।
Yeah, he would have.
But
That's
the
why
thing with
I
Vlahovic,
rate Arteta. That's why I rate Arteta's talent ID, because he knows exactly what he wants, and that's why I'm like so confident about his project, is because আমি জানি যে ও next যে player কে like
Abraham would suit you guys
player এনে দিতে পারবে.
because
He can,
Abraham can link play and he can score
yeah,
goals as well.
he would be perfect.
Only thing Abraham lacks is he cannot press like Lacazette.
Nah, yeah.
He can
Lacazette
press.
works his socks off. Like ওই একটা
Exactly.
জিনিস.
That's one thing that even Vlahovic can do that. Like that's one thing
Hmm.
that you lose when you lose Lacazette, and that might এটা চোখে কোনো দেখা পড়বে না because it's not goals and assists, but it's a crucial part of what Arteta is trying to do.
It is because we play wide forwards and we want our wide forwards to score goals. Our top scorer is Emil Smith-Rowe, for instance, and what Lacazette does is he allows it, because he drops deep, he allows those wide forwards, the Sakas and Martinellis, to go through and get more space. But at the same time, I also feel that if because I don't think we're going to get one striker. I have a feeling we might get 2 strikers. So one of them will be a Vlahovic type, and the other will be a Lacazette type, somebody like a Ivan Toney or a David.
Ivan Toney probably attitude problems. I hope you don't get him. I think he has some problems. Yeah.
Really?
I think he has some. Yeah,
I think Victor Osimhen also has attitude problems, but
no, Victor Osimhen would be perfect for Arsenal.
Yeah. I was having a discussion with Sabi the other day that Sabi wasn't rating Osimhen because
I love Osimhen. Osimhen for me is the closest player I've seen to Drogba. Like I've said, stylistically, he's very similar.
Osimhen is the real deal. He is the next 100 million player that will come out of Serie A after Romelu Lukaku. Romelu Lukaku.
The thing is, Lukaku is actually a world-class player. He's in the wrong team. Why is he going to Chelsea?
And that's where I'm like, for a manager like Tuchel, who is like
he made a massive error. I think the entire Chelsea talent recruitment, whoever, the striker they should have gone for is not Lukaku. I mean, Kai Havertz থাকলে, you should have gone for someone similar. Luckily, the thing is that Chelsea have a little bit of luck on their side. We have Armando Broja, who's doing amazingly at Southampton, who'll come back and he will be part of the team next season, because we'll most likely sell Lukaku now, because I don't see a way back for Lukaku, because until the end of the season he'll be a substitute, in my opinion. He'll be a plan B. He'll be the Giroud Archie, basically a plan B, because I honestly see Havertz start if injuries
Havertz, Havertz is the silkiest player on the ball in the Premier League. When he runs with it, like he's the silkiest ball carrier.
And he's a false nine. He's a false nine.
And I think like there are 2 players that give me that vibe. Like when I see them carrying the ball, one is Havertz and the other is Emil Smith-Rowe. Emil Smith-Rowe is such a good ball carrier.
He's a good ball carrier as well. Yeah, but Smith-Rowe, maybe Smith-Rowe can play the false nine. I would not personally.
I would never play Smith-Rowe as a false nine. I would always play him. Like my understanding of Smith-Rowe, because Oto ball niye onek douraite pare. He's a good ball carrier and he can shoot from distance, and he can link up play as well, like through midfield. I see him as an RCM. I don't see him anywhere near. Like he's been played as a left winger when Martinelli.
I think so too. I think in a 4-3-3.
Yeah.
The problem is,
and we are playing a 4-3-3. Rahul, if you notice, we made that switch. Arteta কিন্তু খুব আস্তে আস্তে করে এই সুইচটা করে ফেলছে, because when he saw that Xhaka is conceding yellow cards and
Partey is playing as a 6. Partey is playing as a 6 and Xhaka is playing a bit forward.
He's playing as the LCM in a 4-3-3.
Long term, I think আস্তে আস্তে Smith-Rowe centrally আনবে, but because he's young, he's playing on the flanks.
So, and Smith Rowe though is not a regular starter even.
No,
But
at the moment he's a super sub, right?
Yeah. Which like last game Pepe sub worked. But I can understand why
worked.
Pepe doesn't work in Arteta's
No,
system.
you know what actually worked, which Arsenal fans should hold their hands up and be like, yeah, we got it wrong. It's Eddie Nketiah. He worked his socks off and he came on and he made the difference.
Eddie Nketiah, the entire season I've been saying it, although Nusayer will say that Nketiah shit. Most Arsenal, I'm like,
Shit or not, he
Yeah,
did his job.
I
does
didn't
his job.
say
And
Nketiah
he's
is
not
shit.
shit. The truth is he's not shit. Like,
I didn't say
okay,
Nketiah is shit.
he's not shit. Like in
I didn't say he's shit.
there is or in this style of play or এটাতে খেলার he has, but he's not a central striker. People think that Nketiah is a number 9. He's not a number 9. You know who he's competing with? He's competing with Gabriel Martinelli for that left
He's a pressing forward. That's
left
what
forward position.
he's a Yusuf Poulsen.
He will, like, for instance, he's not going to be as good as
Nketiah. No,
Martinelli.
I agree. No, I agree with Nusayer, but Yusuf Poulsen can be a useful squad player, like he was at
Yusuf
Leipzig.
Poulsen is much better than Eddie Nketiah. Eddie Nketiah.
No, because he's older. He's older.
Yeah, he's older.
Nketiah
And Wolves are more, and he's more physical as well. But Nketiah, he will turn into that Yusuf Poulsen molded player.
He's an unselfish striker who's never going to be world class, but he's gonna do a job for the team, and that's not actually. But you might need a player like that.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna stay at Arsenal for much longer.
No, I think Arteta is looking at higher quality players in the summer.
Yeah, you can get. I mean, he's not a Yaya Sanogo. He's a Yusuf Poulsen. I mean, that is it.
He's not a Sanogo, trust me.
Sanogo was too bad.
He was so bad. Yeah.
Sanogo was Sanogo. Even Nicholas Bender was better than him.
Oh yeah, no, Bender was much better.
Bender wasn't a bad player. I mean, Bender was a decent player. And Sanogo was Marwan Shamak.
Yeah.
Shit, Nketiah. Hey, when did I say Nketiah is bad? I mean, where is this coming from?
You just said it a while ago.
Did I say Nketiah is? When did I say Nketiah is bad? Somebody has to tell me. When did I say
You just said it 2 minutes ago. We heard you saying Nketiah.
I just said I didn't say Nketiah is shit. I said Nketiah is like Yusuf Poulsen.
Okay, after that you said. Before you said he's shit. And next, moving on.
I didn't say Nketiah is shit. When did I say Nketiah is shit?
Moving on. Rahul, like, since the title race has heated up and Man City are looking a bit iffy, do you see the next week's game being a potential problem?
Where is that? That's against Man United, right?
Yeah.
And where is that? That is in Man City's home stadium, right?
That is gonna be either a 6-0 or a draw.
Yeah, I'm with Nusayer. I think it's going to be an absolute smashing, or it's going to be like a shithousery of a draw, or it'll be checked out.
It's going to be either a 6-0 or a draw.
Man United is shithousery করার player নাই. You know that the thing about Man United is that he might drop Ronaldo because Ronaldo's playing so badly. Yeah.
He might go with a more mobile player who's gonna counterattack more effectively and play a lower block. He might.
Wait, Man United don't have a game before the City game? That's another thing. Like, don't they have FA Cup or anything? They're out of the FA Cup.
They're out of both cups. So apart from UCL, they're out of both cups. So they have a full rest.
Oh, I didn't know. Yeah. They have a full rest. Yes, they play next Sunday. So it's literally they get over 7 days of rest.
Liverpool play West Ham. Liverpool West Ham match. I think Manchester City United থেকে বেশি হবে কারণ West Ham are a better team than United.
Okay,
West Ham are sort of like
their current form is shit. The current form is shit.
Currently they're not winning anything.
Current form is shit.
Yeah.
But overall, I think their team are better.
Liverpool are not playing West Ham. They're playing Norwich City.
No, on the same game week. On the same game week.
No, ওটা FA Cup. ওটা
FA Cup. Yeah.
I saw the same game because match day 28 or 38.
I think Liverpool and Chelsea are the only two teams in the
Chelsea and Liverpool are playing
competition. Right?
Our fixtures are actually quite easy. Chelsea and Liverpool are playing Kalke, the League Cup final. A league game. When is our next league game? Like, a lot of teams are having a lot of games in hand over us.
Liverpool have scored 70 goals. 70 goals. That's good.
Man,
Arsenal
Rahul,
only scored
everybody
41.
scores. Their front three always scores.
what chances
Arsenal
do you
don't
see?
score.
Rahul,
Arsenal don't
Rahul,
score.
what chances do you see of Arsenal battling for the
Arsenal.
third spot with Chelsea? Because if we win the next game,
I
which
see
is
it
against
because we have
Watford,
so many
yeah,
competitions, and
yeah,
at one point we'll have a lot of games in hand. Sometimes games in hand is not a good thing.
no.
It's like an unwanted pressure. So
You can see what
the
it did
first
to Spurs. They
no
lost all their
even
games in hand, and then Conte threw a fit.
even last season we were third for a long time, and then we ended up squeezing into fourth
Yeah,
because we were in the UCL and we were
Hmm.
concentrating on the UCL. So
yeah.
that could happen. That could happen.
Hmm.
But our fixtures are not that difficult. Burnley next, Tapper Newcastle, Norwich, Brentford. Man,
But
thankfully,
then
I think all the big games we've played.
Newcastle are one of those teams that are in form. They're showing like top four form, Arky. Like
Yeah, but
they've
Stamford
won
Bridge, I don't think so.
4 out of their last 5 games. They've not
Maximum
lost
they can
a
get
game.
at
Yeah.
Bridge is a draw. Maximum Stamford Bridge.
Hmm.
I don't see them be winning. Honest. Tuchel
I
to
would
last
love it. I would
20
absolutely love it if they win.
but I think Tuchel's only lost like one game out of 30 or something or
Oh, you
similar.
played Burnley as well. You played
Tuchel
Burnley on
has
the 5th,
lost
5th of March.
3 out of 25 in the league.
Yeah, but like in all competitions, last
And
22 games
মজার
he's
জিনিস
lost like
কি,
one.
Arsenal and Chelsea have won the same number of games. It's just that the point difference is Arsenal drew 3 games and Chelsea drew 8. And
Yeah, we
that's
don't
what the
lose.
point
We don't
is.
lose.
Yeah.
We don't lose that many
We
games.
lost like 7 games. Chelsea lost 3 games. And I think that's where the 5-point gap is. Although we've
Like
played one match
honestly,
less.
now until the rest end of the season, I see us drawing games. I don't
Yeah.
see us losing that many games. Tuchel যেভাবে control করে খেলে,
Hmm.
very difficult to see us losing any game. মানে, of course, the cup final games and stuff like that, those are one-off. ওগুলো হইতেই পারে. But
Last week I was saying আমি কিন্তু বলতেছিলাম যে one of the signings of the season was Philippe Coutinho, like in the January transfer window, but I think the real signing of the January transfer window was Luis Diaz for Liverpool. He's a game changer, and he's gonna like.
Also,
আমি এতক্ষণ কিন্তু
for me,
লিভারপুলকে title race এ
so
রাখি।
far,
Yeah.
the best signing in January has been Dejan Kulusevski. This guy is a beast.
Kulusevski. Well, ওকে তো লোনে নিছে, but
Obligation
for me,
to buy.
with an obligation to buy. Yeah, with an obligation to buy. But
Is it an obligation or an option to buy?
Obligation হবে, obligation থাকার কথা। Either
Let me just see.
হ্যাঁ, because ইউভেতে ওকে মানে কাজে লাগাইতে পারতেছিল
আমি
না।
তো বলছি Spurs low key have the best front three after Liverpool.
হ্যাঁ, আমি এটা
Son
নুসাইরকে
or Kane.
বুঝাইতে পারতেছিলাম না।
Oh
যে
yeah,
Son-
obligation to buy. ওদের ডিফেন্স তো ঠিক আছে, their midfield and
No,
their
ওদের
defense
defense is
no,
crap.
sorry, ওদের attack ঠিক
defense
আছে,
is shit.
sorry. I'm just getting my words tangled up because অনেকগুলো মশা আছে, I blame the মশাস. Their attack is good. Their defense and their midfield is shit.
The midfield they have Højbjerg and
they have one player.
Dude, all Conte has to do is just shut his mouth, be patient. In the summer, he will get some money, use that properly on midfield and defense, and the rest will take care of itself. This front line is dangerous. They will score goals against
their
everyone.
front line has always been good. Their front line has always been good.
No, but they've added a third piece. Lucas Moura, Bergman, এগুলো ছিল average players.
And they have so much depth in attack.
They've added a third piece. Like Dejan will be a starter. He won't be bench player. He will start
what's happening to PSG? They keep losing in the league. They've conceded against Saint Etienne.
Nice. I love it. I absolutely
they'll win this. They'll win this.
They'll
match they got smashed, but that was the other match. Messi's playing. I don't know, man. They're ever since they won against Madrid, they've sort of lost focus in the league. I don't know what 13 point lead is.
That's true.
Maybe they're not motivation line. They're not motivated.
I just feel like PSG, like this is perfectly made for Pochettino. Oh, just Jane. He's just a better manager than what's his name? Real Madrid, the Italian.
Why are you
crazy.
Carlo Ancelotti is bad?
No. He's currently a better manager. Currently, he's the better tactician. Carlo Carlo's going to do this.
I'm telling you, people are writing off Real Madrid too early.
But did you see how they played? They did
It can
nothing
happen.
all
It
game
can
last
happen.
match.
It
I'm
can
gonna
happen.
go
It's
take.
one game.
I'm gonna take a pace. Okay, you people continue talking about
No, what I'm saying is
go on.
about
it
La
can
Liga.
happen. It's
I
one-
don't really give a man. I don't really care about La Liga.
No, it's Champions League, not the La Liga. I'm
I
talking
don't really
about
care about the Champions League as well. The only thing I
ठीक
care
है,
about
Papa.
is the Premier League.
you
Because
care
Arsenal
about
are in it.
your German
Arsenal are in it.
football teams that nobody can pronounce and nobody cares. But
Is there another
seriously,
5-2 coming up for a German team? That's usually the scoreline. 3-2, 5-2.
yeah. But honestly, Rahul, don't
Hey,
you
Germans
think?
are not on the receiving end of the 5-2s.
Yeah.
We
But-
give out the 5-2.
But don't you think that last game the performance of Real Madrid was horrific? Like that's
It was
not
bad. It was really bad. But
yeah.
luckily they only lost 1-0. So it's like they can easily turn it around. They just need 90 minutes of good football, even 45 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, they're
I mean,
our
they could. But
PSG are such a
defense.
PSG are such an iffy team. ওরা তো তুমি দেখছো লাস্ট ম্যাচে 3টা খাইছে আজকে একটা অলরেডি খাইছে. You just don't know that when their defense is going to be a good or bad. So
Oh, Pep Guardiola will say it was offside. Rodri handball.
it was offside.
Apparently, it was offside.
এটা তো দেখাও নাই আমাদেরকে.
Yeah, apparently it was offside. I think he's lying. I think he's lying.
ওটা তো দেখাও নাই. I didn't see an offside personally.
I didn't. Nobody checked for an offside for that, man. He's fucking lying. But to be very honest, do you see PSG losing from this position against Real
I
Madrid
could
in
see
the
it.
knockout?
Dude, 1-0 is not enough. They're favorites. ঠিক আছে? But it's
There
not
are
done.
no
It's
away
not
goals
done.
this season, so that's something.
Exactly. So, even if PSG score 1, Real Madrid just have to score 2 to take it to extra time. So it's not done. It's not done. They're favorites, PSG, but it's not done. It's not done by any means. And Real Madrid are capable. Real Madrid are capable of having 45, 60 minutes of proper, good football.
Yeah, that's true.
I am back. What are
back
we talking
from
about? What are we talking about?
We're talking about Real Madrid and what.
So basically, we do not care about what we talk about. Okay.
No, we do care about it. Acha, moving on, Amra, let's wrap things up because
we're gonna wrap things up with. And so basically, you saw Messi and Ronaldo stats, and
declining sadly.
They're both horrible. So
who are the players in the next era? Messi and Ronaldo next season? I mean, unless Messi wins the World Cup with Argentina, I don't see him being in the Ballon race. Even if he wins the UCL with PSG, I don't see him
right
being
now
in the
Ballon
race.
d'Or race মধ্যে সবাই আছে most
probably.
No, but like Salah didn't win the AFCON, so that would be that's going to count against
I mean,
him.
the World Cup plays a big part, a massive part of it.
Whoever
wins the World Cup, if it's gonna be France,
if it's France, then Mbappe
wins it. Yeah. What if it's Germany? I mean, Germany.
Like Mbappe is in the race right now anyway.
Which players now that the Messi and Ronaldo duopoly is pretty much over?
কোনো player নাই ভাই. They all এখন basically everybody's crap. We are back to square one. We are back to reality. We are back
and on that note, we're gonna end things there.
I would say that the next batch of these Ballon d'Or contenders are gonna have Haaland, Mbappe, maybe Bukayo Saka,
all of these are
Pedri or Gavi, one of them, those Barca youngsters.
I think Pedri, yes.
And
Pedri
I had another question. Which team do you think is currently better? Because Alba's getting goals for Barcelona. Which team do you think is currently better, Barca or Arsenal?
Barca. Because of Pedri and Gavi. Yeah. Pedri, Gavi, and Frankie de Jong. I think their midfield is too good.
Their midfield is good. Yeah, but their defense is way worse than ours, and our attacks are more or less.
Their defense is trash. Worse than trash. It's very
I think
bad.
Barcelona right now are gonna be better কারণ ওদের Javi খেলাতে পারতেছে, and
it depends. If you can get beyond their midfield, then you'll have a chance.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
their midfield, they
Arsenal are full-fledged. I mean, we are still lacking a striker there.
You're lacking a striker and another option beside Partey.
Yeah.
I mean, Xhaka will do fine. Xhaka will do fine.
Personally,
On a warm-up
Partey,
match, he will do fine.
I think Partey will do well in as a 6 against these sort of teams like Wolves and teams that are not going to press. If he comes up against the Liverpool, he's doomed. Like
No, that's what
as
Partey-
Against আমরা লোকঙ্গারে খেলাইছিলাম. My God.
and that was bad.
Like
But
that-
if
those are
even
like red cards waiting to happen. Liverpool একটা প্লেয়ার যাবে and you see Partey বা Xhaka একটা টান দিছে একটা জার্সি, রেফ হলুদ কার্ড দিল, 2 মিনিট পরে আবার সেম জিনিস হয়েছে, they go into a tackle and then আরেকটা হলুদ কার্ড and one of them are off. Like I'm so sure against a Liverpool or a City that I'm not so sure Chelsea অতটা প্রেস করবে কিনা আমাদেরকে, because like from what I've seen Tuchel, like you said, like they like controlling the game a lot more, and তোমাদের
we
wing
press,
play
but
অনেক
not
বেশি।
like that. We press, but not like that.
Yeah, not
we
like
press,
that.
No, like our
আমাদের-
press, we gegen press, but the gegen press is to win the ball back. But as soon as we win the ball back, we don't
You go
like
to-
Liverpool
yeah.
spring immediately সামনে যায়। আমরা
Yeah.
ঘোরাফেরি করি,
Yeah, you guys
side
go
pass
into
করি।
circles from one
Uh-huh.
side to the other, one wing to the other, or one wing back to the other.
That's
Yeah,
what we do, and we don't play counter-attacking football at all, which is a
at
bad
all.
thing
Yeah,
in my opinion.
you just which you could do with the likes of Timo Werner and
Yeah,
Pulisic.
we can, but I wanted to
Yeah.
show for whatever reason.
Hmm.
I don't know what, maybe Neymar or Mbappéর সাথে এত এক্সপেরিয়েন্স তো খারাপ ছিল যে ও কাউন্টার অ্যাটাকি মন ইরেজ করে দিচ্ছে।
And Lukaku would be perfect as well, because at
Yeah,
Inter,
exactly.
that's what he did.
Exactly. Lukaku is perfect for counter attack. মানে
Huh.
he's fast and once you,
He's
if he has
fast
space,
and physical. Yeah,
exactly.
If he's one-on-one with the defender, he's in
Exactly.
trouble. Any defender you put, unless maybe if the defender is somebody like I don't know,
Virgil van
Konate
Dijk.
or Van Dijk.
Van Dijk,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Konate, because that Liverpool back four, like with Konate, Van Dijk, and then the fullbacks, is the best defense in the league. Like man for man.
No.
Yeah,
I
man
think
for
it's
man,
the,
I think it is.
it's the best defense in the league to play a high line, but it's
Play
not
a
the
high
best
line.
defense in the league. If you defend in any other way, that defense is getting badly exposed. Not Van Dijk, but
Yeah.
Trent and
Robertson?
Yeah, no, Robertson, I think he's good.
he's solid. Robertson is solid. I think
He's solid defensive.
I think Trent
এর
ছাড়া
নিয়ে একটু
বাকি
সমস্যা
সবাই they
আছে।
can hold their own. Well,
Then
although
Konateও
recently
পারবে
I saw Joe Gomez,
Highline
and
না
Joe
খেললে।
Gomez was really bad, but Gomez ছাড়া, like they've got Matip, and Matip is still world class.
Martin is
Yeah,
doing
he's
it.
solid. He's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
but
and
they're gonna need changes.
okay,
And,
Shahnoor bhai, I'm gonna
Yeah, let's
have
wrap
one
up.
last question before we wrap up the show. So who do you think is gonna win the league? Is it still gonna be City or can
Man
Liverpool
City.
catch?
Man City.
I think City are gonna go on a run from here, because this Everton game was a
আরে
potential.
ভাই
banana.
every game where they're supposed to drop points, referee ওদেরকে message জিতায় দেয়. So what, like, so the bad matches they have, the referees win them. So
You
I
know,
think they're gonna win.
for a team with a new manager, like you thought that Everton and new manager bounce up, but they've won 1 out of their last 5. Newcastle, on the other hand, they've won 4 out of their last 5, and Newcastle are at number 14, way up.
Let's
Like
be fair, Everton deserved a draw to ask.
Ajke,
The
yeah.
referee,
Ajke,
the referee
yeah.
absolutely
Yeah.
screwed them over. But that being said, you're right. I feel like there's a deeper problem with Everton. The recruitment has been bad for a long time.
And I hope that Everton, like, I'm just gonna.
No, they're
show
not
you-
getting relegated. I don't think they'll get relegated. Leeds will get relegated.
Achha,
No
so
chance of
this is
Everton.
this is the
Norwich and Watford are gone. আমার জন্য
are
Norwich
gone,
and
yeah.
Watford are gone.
I think so.
That's
Too.
it.
I think Burnley will definitely, with Weghurst,
They'll
will
stay
get
up. Newcastle will stay up. I think Leeds will go down. That's what I
I
think.
think
Newcastle are
Leeds should
definitely
go
staying
down.
up. Yeah. Another team that has had like mixed results, but আজকে
It's
যদি
Brentford.
match
মানে
Aston
slowly
Villa.
but Brentford is slowly getting into the relegation zone again. ওরা কিন্তু শুরুতে ভালো খেলতেছিল season.
Yeah,
Now they're back into a relegation
yeah.
situation.
They've won. They've got 1 point out of their last 5.
Yeah.
Which is
Okay,
what
we
is
will
for
talk.
Norwich and Watford.
We will talk about the relegation teams next week or some other
No,
week.
it's important because if Leeds go down, then we'll get Rafinha for 15 million.
Yeah,
Oh,
a
this
lot
is
of teams will be after Rafinha. A lot of teams will be after Calvin Phillips.
I want Calvin Phillips. Well, on that note, we're gonna end. Karan Mosha amar khai dite okay, join in next week for another episode of টGoal, and this has been your host Nusayer, Shahnoor bhai with no jersey on, with no Arsenal jersey on, and Rahul bhai, the world champions. Rahul bhai নিয়ে বলা উচিত ছিল. If you want to see Rahul bhai, get the likes and comments. But well, bye bye. It's gonna be